Yo, Steve Harloha now. Sweep up midnight with Dave. Not here, man. Podcast on a Thursday night.
How's everybody doing, man?
Oh.
It's hard days not here to the air.
Oh.
Nothing that podcast coming like
Born in America, you're an American.
That's that.
Just right after high school, ended up joining the army.
You guys seem way more chill than that intro. Country back. I don't even live there.
Dude, we should get a boxing match, man.
Smack the shit up.
That sounded wrong. That's a highlight, that one.
Get the hell out of the left lane if you're not dead.
You're so salty about this guy.
Finally, a law that I can get you from. You're driving in the left lane. You don't have to have a massive channel to make an impact, you know?
You smoke like a girl.
Always there. What?
I do not sound like Jalen.
Do I drop the wheels in your jokes? He's like, fuck him.
You know, that's what the whole freedom of speech is.
That's a good point. Everybody gets a leg.
You don't have to agree with it, but you best defend the right to do it. If you don't know your rights, you don't have any.
You just got it today.
The Constitution doesn't give you rights, you have natural rights.
The day will change your life.
But the Constitution gives you rights.
You'll never go back.
Well, Horny Bassett, he ruined it for everything.
I bet he wanted to knock him out.
It's never because of their race, identity, religion.
These government nerds that all swear an oath to it. What our freedoms are because they're so lazy they don't,
I had a fun night. I haven't laughed that hard in a long time.
you know, don't live on the past or take the present for granted and only think about the future.
People are wearing blinders. They don't understand what
I'm not going to apologize for that. I'm calling him a idiot. I'm really disappointed in you. Just didn't agree on this. Had all my money on.
I'm guilty of inciting my constitutional rights.
You don't like it, they don't like it. Y'all,
You know, you never see
I don't think that God sees
Much love to you all. Stay straight up, man. God is good. Love each other and be kind.
much love, much aloha, and most important.
Steve and Dave, not here to behave. Kicking it raw from a studio cave. Flipping the script, making you laugh. Spitting some truth, no need for a graph. Thursday night, we on that grind. Press play and wine and free your mind. Steve and Dave, right there, Dave. Talk that talk, come what may.
All right. That was awesome, man.
It was
I
awesome.
liked it. I liked it.
And changed up the music. I still got the rap in there, but then I made the music a little heavier during.
Hey, let me know if you see any women running by in their underwear behind me so I can quickly.
No, the way you got it set up is pretty nice. It's just all you can see is you and the guitar, and everything else is black.
Oh, awesome.
The
Good.
guitar's looking nice over there, man.
Yeah.
Which one? I got 3 of them.
The one on your left, the
I'll
acoustic on your left.
Oh, this guy
Yep.
right here?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, that dude's nice.
very nice.
It's like glass, man.
Yeah.
Woohoo! What's up, Snooks?
Yeah, look at all these people in chat. Aloha, everyone. Snooks, Hopkinson, Van Life. What's up, Van Life?
What's up,
Haven't
guys?
seen in the house.
Snooks. Red Pill, what's up, Ken? Latina and Cali. Aloha, Latina. Good to see you. Sharon Mercier.
Hey, Sharon. Good to see you.
Good night,
And we got
Good
a
night,
third
Daniel.
co-host tonight. I was going to say a fourth, but Danny just said good night. What the hell?
What the?
What's up, Salty Explorer? Aloha, Salty.
Aloha, Steve.
Aloha.
I don't do it.
That ginger Billy doll looks so weird behind you, man. He looks like he's about to just rub his chest right under your head.
I put my glasses on there.
His mouth's open like, I'm going to get you in your head. Ready for a dang good show. So what's going on?
Hey, Snark and Sass. Aloha, good to see you.
What's up?
Not much, man. Just hanging. What about you guys? Yeah, my dad's here this week. Just got here yesterday.
Yeah, it was like I had all my stuff to play, all these videos to play, and I seen your dad, and I'm like, well, there went that list.
I know, because I seen you on there, so I said in the microphone, I'm like, Dave, Dave. So I knew you heard my voice. And then I had my dad sit down. So when you came and sat down, you're like, whoa. What the
I didn't
hell?
realize my camera was on. That's why. 'Cause God knows what I did when my camera was on. I could have been adjusting.
No, I think you were just talking to somebody or you were doing something.
How old is your dad, Steve? Man, he ages well.
Dude, he's
I know, right?
He's an anomaly.
I'll let you guess.
18.
In his 60s, 70?
No, he's the same age as your papa.
74?
Yep.
No shit.
Can you imagine?
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah, no, dude, I remember when I was like a teenager, we'd have pool parties and he'd go to the store to get more alcohol. And they're like IDing him. He's like, "This is my teenage son. What do you mean? Like, I don't look 21 to you?" The hell?
he's got a permatan. I've always been jealous of that.
Good night, baby. I love you.
No, I love you.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, Danny.
Good night,
Much love.
man.
Aloha.
You didn't give your man a kiss? What's up with that? You're on live television.
I did.
Oh, okay. I missed
These
Come on. give me that kiss.
anything else, we're gonna be swapping tongues on here, and we can't be doing it.
Go ahead. I'll be watching. I'm zooming in. There it is. There it is.
He had the button ready. I knew it.
I'm glad I found that one again. I used to love that one.
It gets me every time,
that. Okay.
Hey, hello, Blackbird.
Blackbird. Hey.
Right on, Latine. Good. It's always good to see you, Latine.
I love you, Latine. Snark and Sass, I don't think I met you before. I think I'm going to go to your channel.
I haven't seen Snark and Sass in a little bit. Good to see you. Todd Bushy, what's up?
I'm going to sub because I'm not subbed. I'm subbed to most people here, but everyone out there snubbed to Snark and Sass.
I see Cheddar up there too, man.
Cheddar. Cheddar pepper. I heard you like cheddar.
Cheddar. It's more better. Don't mind me. I'm a dad.
Dude, that one was funny though. My dad said the joke. My dad said the
two knees.
Why do gorillas, or both of them? Yeah. Why do gorillas have big nostrils?
Because they got
big fingers.
Yeah, that was good.
Ain't got no gas in it.
Guys, I'll hit Snark and Sass up. Give her some love. Subscribe. Give her a little subscribes. I can't believe
while you're at it, hit that like button.
Yeah, hit that like button.
I
forgot.
Tonight. It is for free tonight.
You know what's sickening is I didn't even hit it. How many times have I forgotten to hit it?
You're gonna make me show everyone this picture?
No, dude. I couldn't even see it clearly. Which one is that? More. Dude, that is like, I will pay you for that box.
You know that motel we were talking about that we used to always go to a couple weeks ago on here about the one where on Telegraph we always had that corner room.
Mm-hmm.
I think you were laying on that bed and you were talking on the phone, but it was like a rotary dial phone and everything.
Show me.
You want to see it?
Yeah. As long as I don't look like a dweeb. Yeah, I look like a dweeb. Oh, my God. What shirt is that?
I don't know. I was trying to look at that, too.
That was one of yours because it's too nice to be mine. My mom wouldn't buy me stuff like that.
You know what? I think it might have been Derek's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't remember having that shirt. Whoa, Hopkinson.
What's up?
Hopkinson gifted 5 memberships. Right on. Hold on. We got to play. Hey, Yankees. Aloha, brother Yankee.
Yankee.
Yankees.
Latina and Cali was gifted a membership. Salt and Light. Ohio was gifted a membership. 41 South was gifted a membership. And Chasing Liberty. Right on. All right, let's play a shout out thank you.
Ba-bum, bum.
Or where's it at? I can't find. Oh, here we go. Ready?
Getting down with the super chat. For the love me, you know I'm back. Getting down with the super chat. For the love me, you know I'm back.
Oh, it's over? Man, I was just.
I wasn't dancing or anything back here. If y'all are wondering.
I don't believe you.
What about that one, Dave?
I like it.
Penny,
Oh,
Oliver, and Henry.
bro.
Now I know we've already shown this one on here because you showed it. You showed it, and I was like, I didn't know. I also had the same picture.
What?
I don't know how, man, but crazy, right?
Wow. You got any like real good ones in there? Like, so for all of you that don't know what we're talking about, Steve's dad is cool, and he brought Steve 3 bags. And what's cool about his dad is he's a bowler, like an avid bowler, or used to be. I'm not sure if he still does, but he brought Steve 3 bowling bag full of pictures and stuff, and like that.
Right on.
Yeah, like
That's a lot of
those are
pictures.
treasures, man. You know what I mean? What?
Golly.
What?
Look at young Steve on the left, man.
What?
That's got to be Dave on the right.
I look like
Yep.
my mom so much.
And the dude in the middle, his name was Jeremy, I think, and we only hung out with him for a short time because he was like, he lived with his dad, and it was like a single dad, but it was one of those situations where he had to move a lot. So it's like, and no one wanted to hang out with him, so we hung out with him, and then he just disappeared again one day. So
I think I ended up in a treatment center with that guy, but we won't talk about that.
Here's one last one.
Bro. He was always the better looking one, so but I stole his clothes. Look at that. I never had Z Cavarici.
Damn hood rats.
Wow. You know, you ever wonder like why didn't anybody ever like hit you in the head and go, you looked really stupid?
Hey, don't worry. I remember being like 12 years old. My grandmother sent me to school with some damn high waters on, a bold cut and shit. Like, don't send me to school, please.
There you go. Someone's running around here in a towel. Come here, Andrew. Say hello.
Looks like a Beastie Boys album cover. But no, Hopkinson, I don't remember that DC drive. I'm gonna have to look into that now.
Van life. Right?
Dude, but you know what the funny thing is though, now, I mean I do anyway. I see these younger kids and I'm like, dude, you look ridiculous. I'm sure people told us when we were at that age and we were just like, you don't know shit, man. We're the coolest motherfucker around, man. You know.
Dude,
and then we got old and we're like, look how stupid we looked, bro.
And I'm sure like in 10 years, I'll look back at this and go, why did I have sunglasses on in the dark? You look like an idiot.
Yeah, but technically that's been cool since the 80s because I wear my sunglasses at night.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So I can.
Can't even drink, man.
That's how we roll.
This is how we do it.
That's my favorite right there. Put that on a plaque. That was us, really. Steve, do you remember when we built oh god, we found like an old mattress and we went down to Heinz Drive by Riverside
Yeah.
and built a huge fort Dude, we had so much fun, man. We had like an 8-foot fork, middle of
Dude, that thing
nowhere.
was bad. What did it get washed away, or did someone? I can't remember.
It got washed away.
Got washed away.
You know how they say, see you tomorrow unless the creek rises or whatever? Well, the creek rose and took our bed away. And our fork.
Yeah. Oh, Kathy Long Beach. Aloha. Good to see you.
What's up? Like
Yeah, that fort, dude, that fort was sweet, man. We put a lot of work into that too. Remember that?
Yeah, for days and days. And then we had a little spot in case the popo came. We had a little spot up in the tree with a hole in the tree where we could just real quick throw something in the tree. We won't tell you what. It was probably jelly beans or something. No, we thought we were cool. We had like a shot of whiskey or something. We thought we were like hardcore. I found chocolate on my desk. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just eating it.
Dude, you know what we just picked up earlier, or my dad picked up earlier? Oreos is peanut butter Oreos. So the filling is peanut butter.
You know
I had that.
You know Oreo teamed up with Coca-Cola, right?
No, did they?
Yeah, so they have Coke that is Oreo flavored, and then they have Oreos that are Coke flavored.
Really?
Yeah. And the Coke is pretty good. I haven't tried the cookies yet. I can't eat all that shit, so.
Man, you gotta oil that chair. It's driving me nuts. Well, whose chair is doing that?
Probably mine.
It's Creek's. Oh, perfect name. He's got the perfect name for his chair. Creek. Oh, no, it won't do it. That must be Steve's chair. I'm on the YouTube.
I'm not moving.
I'm sorry. I'm on the YouTube.
Hold on. Hold on, Latina and Kelly. I'm texting you the link.
So the election's coming up, guys.
Snook said Latina wanted to come up for a minute. So, okay, what's that, Dave? Sorry.
The election's coming up. A couple
Oh,
weeks.
yeah, it's like, what, week and a half, week?
Yeah, something like that. I believe like 10 days, something like that, 10 or 11.
So, honest question. Do you guys out there think that there's going to be riots no matter who wins? There's going to be some crazy stuff going down?
Most definitely.
Oh, you know Latina? Shoot.
Probably already packing bricks somewhere.
I've heard multiple people, even people that I know, talking about where the voting machines are malfunctioning and stuff, to where they would click on whoever it was that they're voting for, and then it would automatically go to another selection. And they was warning people to double check before they submit their shit.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, real quick. So, Latina and Kelly, send me an email at steveharloha@gmail.com. Send me an email and I'll reply to the email. Because I just looked and for some reason I don't even have your email, or it's not saved. And what is that true? The Lions are 5-1?
Yeah, bro, they're top of the division.
Minnesota lost today, my dad said.
Oh, yeah.
I was just telling my dad yesterday how you look like the, forgot his name already. Dan Campbell.
Someone told me that today, actually. My guy doing my prescriptions, he said, Dave, you look just like Dan Campbell. I'm like, bro, I wish I had his freaking job and money. But
right. You know what I say? No, he looks like me. Why is it always like you look like someone else? It's like, why doesn't, like, dude, Dan Campbell looks just like you. I'm going to start doing that. When someone looks like someone, I'm going to reverse it.
Yeah. He picked someone really terrible, too.
Steve-O.
Steve-O's in the house. I love Steve-O because he made me a rock. I'm never gonna forget it.
See, Steve-O, it's the little things that count.
For real.
It is, man.
I mean,
Looking
a
pretty
guy
good for
that I
TV
never
now.
met in real life, right? From California, met me online and makes me a rock, and it lives in his garden. I think that's cool. Super
It
cool.
is. That's,
The first time I think I ever met Steve-O was back when Doc Danger was on your show.
okay.
Way back. And he was showing that rock garden, I think in memory of Doc Danger. And I remember seeing all the rocks of all the people that had, I don't know, were his friends or whatever, or part of the group. Yeah, a ton of them. And I was like, man, one day I'll make it and be in that garden.
Hey, strong minds. Aloha, strong minds.
Hey.
Yeah, I think Steve-O gave up on me because I was changing my logo so much at the time. He's like, I ain't making more rocks for you, man. Change the damn logo.
I'm about to move to Nevada, bro, because Van Life says they start at like 30 something an hour and they're getting $4 raise.
And Van Life is not exaggerating or anything, dude. Van Life's the shit, dude. If he says something, it's 100%.
Golly, a $4 raise, that's up there. That's hell yeah. I'd be lucky if I get a quarter.
And you don't have to shovel snow no more, I think, right? Yeah.
Snooks, I wear these sunglasses because when I take them off, these beams come out of my eyes and they burn things. No, actually, it's the blue light glasses.
Oh yeah, after a certain time, it'll make your eyes freaking start to burn, man.
Give me a headache, Cap.
Right.
Yeah, that's what these ones are that I put on Ginger Billy.
Oh, I didn't even know there were glasses on it.
When you're driving at night and you put these on, dude, it's like it's not even like it's nighttime.
Dude, you don't even look like Steve Harloha anymore. Now you look like Clark Kent.
Hey, what's up, strong minds?
Are you Superman?
We got a new Aloha.
Yeah, strong minds. I was saying aloha a little bit ago. Always good to see strong minds.
Golly, that is insane.
It's always good to see. It's always good to see.
Holy, that man.
Strong minds, jewelry lovers, and it's also always good to see strong minds. You know what I'm saying? People with strong minds and strong minds jewelry lover.
You know, Yankees for Life wants to come up here and cause trouble. He always does.
Yankees, that damn troublemaker.
Well, I like Yankees because his goal is to see every ballpark in the United States. Part of his bucket list is to see all the ballparks in the whole United States for a
Oh, sweet. I didn't even know that.
And I think he said he saw like 13 or something already. I could be
That's
wrong.
pretty cool. Do you remember that dude that I knew, Tig, Dave?
Look at this.
He kind of did that, but I don't know if it was football or baseball, or was it both? But he has like, hey, Charlie Gabalda and aloha. Always good to see you, Charlie.
Mr. Charlie.
That's for work purposes, Hopkinson. See, I have deniability. Look, it wasn't me. Wasn't me. No, I'm afraid of my work.
Action Nacho. That was a good show that y'all had the other night. I didn't get to catch the one last night, but I caught it, I believe it was last Wednesday or...
I missed the one when he had Nacho on. I was bummed out.
It was a very good show, though.
I'm hiding.
I want to shout someone else out too, because I know they're listening, but I think they're busy, so they might not be in chat. But aloha to my brother, the Full Monte.
What's up, Monty? And Brew, good to see you.
That sounds like a wrestling move.
Which one?
The Full Monty. Kind of like the Full Nelson in a way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mr. Ken's in the house. Ken's always in the house, man. He's like that
Oh,
fungus
yeah,
that just keeps coming back. I love that guy. So what's going on in your neck of the woods, Creek? How's work going?
Today was busy, man. When we got that, like I said, we got that DoorDash crap going on, man, and that shit's for the birds.
Really, I was just gonna say I don't know about where you're at, but Nina does that here and there, and I've gone with her a few times. It's not bad out here. I mean, you can get some pretty decent tips, and
Well, I know that, like working for DoorDash, but I mean now I'm cook. Like DoorDash picks up at our store.
oh, I got you. So now they come to get the shit from you, and then
Right.
now
So,
you're okay.
so before
Way
I would shut
different.
my kitchen down at like 5:30, 6 o'clock. Now I can't shut my kitchen down until 8 o'clock, which is why I got the weekends off now, but it puts me off getting off later during the week.
Right.
No
So
tax on
now,
tips, brother.
how does that work then? On because I think I remember hearing you. I was listening while I was doing stuff the other day, but about Sundays because you know you now you got weekends off. So are you still going to do your Sunday night thing, or maybe just once in a while?
No more Sundays.
There's no more, not at all. Okay.
Nope. I'm gonna find another day to do it. Still haven't figured it out, but I'm gonna work on that.
And speaking of Sunday, Dave, this Sunday we got the with AKA Heather Joy.
Oh yeah,
We're doing a little. So everyone, I'm gonna say it now so everyone knows. I'm gonna still have my Sunday thing at 5:30 Central Time, but this Sunday we're doing a little thing for Ronnie Cash.
oh yeah.
Ronnie York and Ronnie
I know.
Cash.
I was lost for
So-
a minute. I'm like, yeah. I know, but I didn't.
And then I'm gonna have I'm only gonna do an hour on my thing at 5:30 Central, 6:30 Eastern, and then right after that, and that when I do that, I'll put the link and everything because it's going to be on AKA Heather Joy's channel, and then hopefully we can get everyone over there and do some good things for her. And she's going to be having raffles, and you can win some really cool shit. I gotta forward you what she sent me so you could see, Dave. But
Yeah.
some really cool shit. So hopefully you see all
might
23
find some
people
objects.
that are here now over there on Sunday and more.
I might find something too that I can raffle off.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can. Let me see if I can send it to you right
Raffle
now.
off that ginger Billy doll to me.
I'll take care, Van.
Bro, put some clothes on, man. I'm on the camera.
Oh, you getting out, Van life? All right, brother. It's always good to see you, Van. Much love and aloha, brother.
Always good to see you, man.
And I'm trying to get Dave out there too to Nevada because then he'd be closer. He'd be 25 or 2,000 miles closer to Hawaii.
I just think it's hot. It's like Nevada's hot, right? It's hot all the time in Nevada, isn't it?
Nevada's in the ain't that?
I think depending on what part, because
You got the desert pretty much.
Like
he's like more by Reno.
they have actual sand storms, right, in Nevada. It's as close as you can get to like the desert, I think.
Oh, and just a quick reminder, everyone, vote for Neil.
Vote for Pedro.
Vote for Pedro. And then they got really hot. So I shaved my head.
What happened to you, man? I was at school.
I shaved my head.
Really hot, so I went home and I took a bath, but I was still hot. Oh. So I had a bunch of clips pulled up. There's a bunch of stuff going on, but what do you guys think about? There's a caravan coming toward the border. I don't know if you guys heard about this. It's like I think there's 2,000 or 3,000 people headed toward the border, and this is from our own State Department, from border agents that they're training the cartel to actually fire upon our border agents. They're actually training and telling them that that's cool to do. Did you hear about it?
No.
I haven't heard anything of it. But
I don't know if it's to disrupt elections or it's all lie. Could be fake news, but it was on like Fox. It was on Reuters.
Probably.
Not, who knows?
I'm
what's
sorry.
real.
I just noticed Latina
Right.
Latina Beaner.
Hi.
Oh, that's great. Aloha, Latina. Good to see you.
hey,
Oh,
Latina,
that's funny. You put Beaner in there.
Happy Halloween.
Happy holiday.
Beaners.
Right. Don't
Remember
bring the
Dave used to
beaners.
be
Bring
that.
the
Remember
Quaalude.
Big B Coffee used to be Beaners, and they had to change the name because they made a big deal about it being racist. It's like, no, beans, coffee beans, Beaners. And then this is a true story in Michigan. And then they're like, you have changed. So they had to change it, and they changed it to Big B instead of Beaners.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it's
Right,
Latin A beaner.
Aunt Jemima syrup. Remember Aunt Jemima?
Yep.
They took her off the bottle.
She was so
yeah.
pretty. She was so lovely.
I know,
That was
she-
great. She was great. And then the butter, they took the Indian off the butter, the Land O'Lakes butter. I'm like,
She
Isn't
was
that
so pretty
so
and lovely,
ridiculous?
too.
Uncle Ben's rice is now called Ben's rice. I feel like my whole childhood's being erased.
I know, but like Aunt Jemima made you feel so at home and like comfortable, and they take it away because it's somehow racist. Like it's
Right, well,
racist by
yeah.
taking it away.
I wished I had an Aunt Jemima. Every time I
Right?
looked at that bottle, I was like, man, some lady taking care of me, making me pancakes with warm syrup and butter. Yeah, they are erasing history, Brew.
Yep.
Do you
Yeah,
think
Brew
that's,
W. Aloha.
think that's where
No.
where the Mandela effect thing starts?
Yeah, and I was watching the
Good
baseball
point.
the other day, right? And I'm not up on baseball, but my son's loving baseball right now. Or not the other day, but a couple of weeks when Detroit was trying to get to the World Series. But they renamed the Cleveland Indians, I think it was, to something else now. It's like it's not
Oh
Indians
yeah,
anymore.
and they so what one of those teams that was a Native American team is trying to get their name turned back to being what it was. I don't remember. Was it the Redskins? Want it to be back the Redskins?
Yeah, like what is
Yeah,
their
the
belief?
They had the Chiefs.
The Chiefs are
Yeah.
still the Chiefs, right? But I know that the Cleveland Indians, I think, are changed. I can't remember what it is. I'm gonna have to look them all up, but they're definitely changing all these names, and I'm like, who is making them change the name? Like, what's
The
wrong with
people that
what's
are
wrong with
trying to
Red?
destroy iconic Americana,
Yeah,
the globalists, right?
true. Yeah, like all my life I've had a redneck, so I wouldn't care if
Cleveland,
you're a redneck.
Cleveland Guardians. They changed it from Cleveland Indians to Guardians.
Isn't that stupid?
What about the
Cleveland
Redskins? What are they now? Are they still the Redskins?
Commanders, I think. No, that's the Washington. Yeah, Washington Commanders.
Yeah, command. Yep.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
I
we
think it's
erased the Indians.
them that want to be the Redskins again, and the Native Americans I heard are the ones fighting to get it turned back. You know, have you guys seen those videos? There was this one guy, he was dressed like in a sombrero. I think it was from Liberty. Oh, something Liberty. Anyways, there was a guy that was dressed up in a sombrero and like a Mexican outfit, and he went around asking people, "Hey, does my costume offend you?"
I
And
saw that.
and so all the white people were saying, "Yes, it's very offensive." And then he went and spoke to a bunch of Hispanic people, and then they were like, "No, I love it. It's great that
Right.
you're wearing the outfit. Nothing offensive at all, you know."
He's like, does my outfit offend you? And they're like, no, man, it looks great. And
And
only people that
also,
were triggered were the white, young, woke girls.
then the people who sell that make money, and a lot of times it's other Hispanics selling their Hispanic stuff, you know.
Look at this. The Dallas Howleys.
Howleys, yeah.
Howleys.
Dallas Howleys. What's up, Oahu? And what's up? We got trouble in the house. Yankees for life.
Steve, what's going on, Steve? How you doing,
No,
buddy?
man.
How are you, brother? Always good to see you, man.
Dave, what's going on, my brother?
What's up, brother? I was expecting Venom when you came up.
Oh, well, the lady was talking, so I had to, be respectful. I don't know who's that lady there, but how you doing, ma'am?
Hi, it's Latinate and Kelly. And
Kelly,
you are?
I'm Yankees for life. How you doing?
Hi, Yankees.
How you doing?
Life. I'm doing good, thanks. Hey, Steve. I was gonna just say something really quick and then leave. Have you considered like having a call-in night where you and Dave pretend you guys are like call into the radio and we can ask you like random questions?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'm down.
Yeah, I think you can like use Google Voice on your laptop and take
Yeah,
calls.
actually, you know what? I should get a hold of Brian from Here's the Deal because I know I've seen him do that a couple times.
Okay.
And
well,
I got to
thanks
figure
for letting
out.
me up here.
Hey,
Well, you
glad to
can
have you.
hang out for a little bit, yeah.
Oh, you want me to hang out longer?
Yeah,
Okay.
man, you got the Beaner name. You got the
Hell
Beaner
yeah.
name. I was digging that topic.
Yeah. We like when beaners hang out with us.
Right.
Hold on,
Did you?
let's say
Do you have the Quaaludes too?
the what?
The Quaaludes.
The
I'm really
preludes?
old.
The
I'm really old.
preludes?
Quaaludes, yeah.
Well, we got the lowriders essay,
Say, yeah.
We got the custom Cutlass Supremes and stuff, and the
Ooh,
Caprice Classics and the Camaros.
talking dirty. Riding dirty. That's what it was.
Yeah, they have car shows here a lot, so I like to go to them.
So do they have 1 second. And that's where I live in Streaker Central. Anyway, do they have the bouncing cars?
I don't see them as often anymore. I think
hydraulics.
Yeah, they're getting old, so I think that they're trying to be gentle with the cars because it's hard to find replacement parts. Because I've run into people, other Hispanic guys, right? They're fresh from the border, and I've asked them what are they working in, and what they said that they're working in is that they're busy taking old cars apart and like selling the parts and then trashing what they can't salvage. And they're making good money. I guess they're sending parts to I don't know what they're doing exactly with it, but they're doing that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess we're becoming obsolete. Like you can't buy parts anymore for our favorite stuff.
It's actually
we are so obsolete, you guys. Most of us, we don't have bunker shelters like Mark Zuckerberg is having, and it's so bad that this is like kind of what I woke up from a nightmare. Like, oh, gee, are we on our way to getting blasted over here because of the crazy lefties?
Even if you had a bunker, I still think it would level it off.
Cheryl Rich, you are absolutely right. It did have a cornucopia. Remember the Fruit of the Loom label, guys?
Yep, I remember the cornucopia too.
That's real.
What about the Berenstein Bears? Berenstein.
They're just they're messing with our heads, dude. We know what we saw.
And you know what? Like what Latina was saying about the lefties, and the weird thing is, all that big deal that all the crazy lefties are, that's only like a few % of the entire population. So it's like, why is such a small percentage having such a big effect?
Cheryl, look at the Monopoly guy did have a moniker.
Yeah,
he always had a moniker.
Excuse
If
me,
you
talking
guys
about
start to
left
hear
field.
any feedback, please let me know because it might be my phone.
Okay. I'm definitely not hearing any feedback from Yankees. This is the quietest I've ever heard them.
Well, you
I
know what?
know.
I wanted to be polite with the lady up here. Creek, my apologies not to say hello to you. You better
Screw
be
you
glad
too, asshole.
Yeah. I'm trying to be respectful over here. We have a lady up here, you know.
Good
This is
to see you, my friend.
This is the quietest I'm going to be for a minute. You know, I do have respect for the lady. You better be glad
What,
she's up
see,
here.
what a good guy. I knew I always liked Yankee. This guy's got respect. I always knew I liked this guy.
This is my
Thanks,
favorite
Yankee.
time of night when Yankee don't talk.
You know, may I say something? Speaking of Yankees, I just saw a video that was talking about how like there are creditors that will like wait, was it creditors? Who is it that's calling like so if you're a southerner, they'll call you in a Yankee voice. And then if you're a northerner, they'll call you in a southern voice.
That was in Josie Wales, the movie.
Yeah.
Like when he had a raft across the river, and if the Yanks came up, he would have to like whistle Dixie or whatever, one or the other.
But that's not why I'm Yankees for life, Kelly. I'm in it because of the baseball, right? And earlier, Garrett was talking about the Dodgers they're talking about how they're going to beat the Yankees. Garrett, I think he's on a little bit of drugs tonight or something. I'm not sure what's going on there. You need to behave yourself, Garrett, okay? Again, you better be glad I have a lady up here because I'll kick your son. I can't say the rest. I can't say the rest.
You could.
I have respect, sir. And God
Hey.
damn it, Dave, I'll unleash on you too, Dave, but I have respect.
Damn it, Yankees! How dare you assume her gender?
Yeah, you know what? I think it was last week I wasn't too ladylike when I was yelling at somebody who said he was a man who he said he respected the Constitution and that he swore an oath to the Constitution, but he said he was going to vote for Cornel West.
How about no? How about no?
Yeah, I wasn't very nice then.
Wow.
Okay.
I was really, really hoping that Yankee was going to come up the other night when my buddy.
I wanted to so bad. I wanted to so bad. I was hoping you would have dropped the link. I wanted to. So when you had that guy on there looking whatever he was looking like, I was slobbering, man. I was fucking slobbering.
We was talking about yoo-hoos. And Rusty started messing with him, and he's like, "Oh, you chocolate water drinking," and I was like, "Man, you were picking the wrong fight right now, Rusty." I said, "Because this man will come up here and give you the business like no tomorrow.
yeah.
You're not ready for these problems, buddy." He said, "Oh, I'm ready." No, you're not.
As soon as you said yoo-hoo, he got offended.
It was Rusty that was on there. Okay, I missed that part.
I was slobbering, man. I'm telling you, man. I couldn't wait. Then I think he left. I don't know what the song was.
I'm telling you, the whole panel was like, "Rusty, no."
What in the world is that? Is this true? Yankee was originally another word for jerk off, so the fact that people call themselves that name on purpose is just funny to me.
Really, I didn't know that. Yankees is jerk off.
You want to come up here and explain yourself, big boy? You're welcome.
So how did they name that yoo-hoo drink, right? How did they come up with the name of that?
You know what? I think, can I say something? So I think that they've been putting like dirty, nasty, like perverted stuff in front of us and not even telling us really, like, you know, like how they say like the crapper is really somebody's last name, supposedly.
Oh yeah, Thomas Crapper.
So like maybe you know the yoo-hoo is a bad word and they're pretending it's not, but really is.
I think it's just kind of like beer. You drink, take a sip.
I'm looking it up.
Thank you again, Creek, for that yoo-hoo. Thank you. I drank two of them earlier. I appreciate you. I always do appreciate you.
Quaaludes and yoo-hoo. Looking them both up.
Those things are addictive, man. I'm telling you.
Oh, I know.
I don't know. I never had them.
Well, those two, but I'm talking about the Yoo-hoos here, my God.
I'm gonna look up how they got the Yoo-hoo name.
That was the same thing that Yankee had told me, Dave, and I was like, "What? You've never had a Yoo-hoo?" I was like, "Dude, go get you a Yoo-hoo, not the one in the can, the one in the bottle, and it's got to be ice cold." And I was like, "It will change your life." It wasn't but a week later, and he tried one, and he's like, "You son of a bitch, it was so good."
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's got to be cold though.
Yes, they're good.
All right, so this is their explanation. It says the name Yoo-hoo was chosen for the chocolate drink by Natalie Oliveri because it was upbeat. It was a greeting that sounded friendly and peppy. At the time, drinks like Moxie and Whoopie were popular, and the name Yoo-hoo was similar to theirs. So
I'm not drinking anything that's called Moxie, and I'm not drinking anything called Whoopie.
I'm more curious of like why somebody would name their child Whoopi or Fanny.
Fanny. Like, why is that bank name Fannie Mae?
Whoopi Goldberg.
Fannie Mae. Yeah, I used to like Whoopi back in the day, but no.
Yeah, I could.
You know, I always thought Whoopi was really ugly and scary and sounded like a man.
Still does.
I cannot stand Whoopi Goldberg.
Now she's a 400-pound Sasquatch.
Dude, what about
I don't
what
understand
about
how
Eminem
Ted Danson married
selling
her.
out?
He did?
Eminem selling out again. And
Ted Danson was married to her for a while to Whoopi.
I just fell out of my chair.
Yeah, Ted Danson. Yeah, he was.
That's amazing.
Because remember he did the blackface thing?
Sorry for ever talking to you.
No, you weren't. You weren't.
Latina, you just blew my mind.
Ex-bootlicker.
What were you talking
LSP's
about?
here.
Hey,
I
Steve,
wasn't
what were you saying about
looking
Eminem?
at chat.
The bartender at Cheers ended up with Whoopi somehow.
But no, what I was saying though is because sorry, I was distracted. I wasn't listening to anything you guys were saying for the past 2 minutes.
That's fine.
But what's up, LSP and ex-bootlegger? But no, what about Eminem selling out again? And what they're saying is the reason he's doing it is because of the whole Diddy thing, and then they probably got a tape on him, so they're like, "Look, man, we got these tapes, so you got to do what we say, or you're going down with them."
When I watched it, dude, he looked like he was not. He didn't want to do it. He just looked like he was not enthusiastic at all.
Yep, he was being forced to do it.
They had his nuts in a bind.
I don't know. Anytime that I've ever seen Eminem, man, I've never seen him like happy, like happy go lucky like most people. He's always, I think he's
right. But I mean, he's out there with his hat down and covering his face and
like Fidel Castro.
Yeah, usually he's got more enthusiasm than that.
Hey, Creek, I bet he's happy going to the bank, though.
Oh, I know that's right.
Yeah, but eventually, though, wouldn't that wear off?
What, going to the bank?
Yeah.
No,
like,
hell no.
How much stuff can you buy before you're bored with it? I don't know. I could keep myself busy for a while, but I'd always like if you hear a lot of like Jim Carrey. He reached like the pinnacle of success and all that, and now he just like wears regular clothes, or like Clint Eastwood, he walks around in, like old man pants with a pocket T-shirt.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would do the same. I wouldn't change anything.
No.
Like yeah, me neither. I mean, like Keanu Reeves, right? He still takes the subway and shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't change.
He rides a bike around. You ever see that old bike he rides?
Yeah.
I read about that with Keanu Reeves.
And he's generally just a great dude anyways. Like every person that works with him just says he's a complete gentleman. Have you ever seen his girlfriend or wife? If you look at the two of them, you're just like, you wouldn't think it matched, but to him, he's happy. So
no, I've never seen him, but I have heard that Denzel Washington used to leave the parties like really early before the devil got there.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I always liked Denzel.
Yeah, Denzel's cool.
Every day I'm reading more about Diddy. Every single day, more stuff comes out. And
Hey,
That's
Dave,
how I heard about Denzel, because they were talking about Diddy, and he would go to those parties, and Denzel would give advice to some other guy, and said, you need to make sure you leave before the devil gets here. So they knew that bad stuff was happening there.
did you hear the song that Justin Bieber, like one of the lyrics in it was like, I went to the party at Diddy's. I was looking for a Lamborghini, or I was promised a Lamborghini, but I lost more than my soul or something. Those are the actual lyrics that
When
one of
they
the
touched
songs.
his weenie.
Oh shit!
Yeah, like he thought he was getting a Ferrari, but he lost more than his soul that day, or something. It said in the lyrics.
He lost his butt
Well, you
virginity.
said Lamborghini. His wife said weenie.
Might have been a
Wahoo
Ferrari.
said-
It was probably a Ferrari.
Hey,
No, it was
David,
a Lambo. It was a Lambo, and he never got it.
Dave, aren't they trying really, really hard to get Diddy out? His lawyers.
I think he's going to be another Epstein, personally, but we'll see.
You know he's gonna be singing, right? When it's time to sing, he's gonna sing.
Bro, I think that man, from what I saw, a lot of videos, he had like a private dungeon. You go down all these steps, and he had like these satanic rituals that he would do on people. He is a complete weirdo, man. And he probably
Like I
has
heard,
lots of videos.
like I heard too, with that baby oil shit, it was all like spiked with some kind of, like it got people kind of like the date vape drug. I'm afraid to say the word.
Didn't you ever wonder why they named it Johnson?
Yeah.
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 That's the name of the company, Johnson and Johnson.
Oh, was it X and Nacho? So the Bieber song was AI generated.
Oh, was it? Oh,
but hey, it's probably still. I mean, probably still true.
It sounded awesome. I liked it. But then
I'm sure the Biebs. I'm sure the Biebs would be like, yeah. I mean, I didn't write it, but yeah.
What if his
Steve, do you
mom
like
told him out?
Steve, do you like Eminem's music? The latest one?
I haven't heard the latest one, but I love his first three. Well, his first album was good, but the second and the third were just freaking awesome. And then after that, it just kind of went like, eh.
You didn't listen to Houdini. That song it's pretty fire.
What's it called?
Houdini?
Houdini? Oh, no, I haven't heard that one yet.
Yeah, you need to look it up. Check it out. When you have time, listen to it.
The
Maybe
original
he needs to
Houdini?
change it.
It's my bad.
Excuse me?
Maybe he needs to change the name to Who Did Me instead of Houdini.
Who didn't do me?
Yes. Now you're talking like Creek right there. You're directing that to Creek. Who did me?
Oh my ass!
That's what I'm talking about. That's
I
what I'm talking about.
I probably shouldn't have said it like that. But
Yeah. You said it.
damn
right.
it, man! I can't say nothing.
I did listen to I bought one of Eminem's records once because I thought, oh, everybody's listening to it, right? So it came with the booklet and the lyrics, and I was like, oh my god, this guy is sick in the head.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't seem like he likes women at all. Like, is it possible he's like in the closet or some type, or maybe he likes, underage types? I think it's like maybe they have something on him that he seems like the type that would want to like mess around with underage types.
I think it's this.
Let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask y'all a question on that. Dave, you can start it off. Where he came from, Detroit, correct? The way he grew up, everything he did, whatever happened to him growing up, don't you think it still affects him today?
He didn't actually grow up in Detroit. He was
True.
He was north of 8 Mile. What was it, like Hamtramck or something, Steve?
Warren.
Regardless,
I'm
not trying to offend anybody if you guys like Eminem, but I think that Eminem is seriously infected with mama spirit, and he needs to go watch some Jesse Lee Peterson videos.
I honestly think that Marshall Mathers is a character that he plays that in real life he is nothing like what he portrays. It's just a character.
Yeah.
Sounds that makes sense.
We're here now. I can't play all of it, but I do
I
want to
think
check
his
this out.
character is probably based in reality.
Maybe.
It could be like could have, yeah. Because I mean that's like, you know, like well, I did live in Detroit a few times, but I worked in Detroit a lot for years. So, and I hung out in Detroit, and I guess Eminem kind of did the same thing. I mean, he lived in Warren, but all his friends were south of 8 Mile, you know. But here, I don't want to get copyright, so I'm just gonna do like less than 10 seconds at a time. Hey, this goes so fast. See, I gotta pause it or I'll get copyright. Uh-oh. Who'd we lose? Latina drop. Latina, come back. Latina, come back.
Because you played Eminem, she doesn't like Eminem.
Latina, come back. I just haven't heard the song yet. I wanted to see what basically he redid Guess Who's Back again. But
he redid a lot of them.
Except
new
evil.
lyrics.
Yeah, except completely evil.
Pulling up in a Chrysler to the Cypher with the Vicks, perks, and a Bud Light shirt. Lyrical technician and electrician, y'all light work, and I don't gotta play pretend. It's you I make believe.
For someone that's so hard, he sure does sell out easy. That's all I gotta say.
Steve,
Yeah.
is that Houdini? The song Houdini?
Yeah, I was just reading the lyrics. Yeah.
I thought it started off differently.
Oh well, that was like 30 seconds in.
Oh, here we go. Latina said she has a low charge on her phone.
Oh, okay, but no, this is the very beginning. Yankees. This is the very beginning.
Okay.
So is that the right one? Is that the same one?
That's the abracadabra, cadabra, whatever.
No,
Right.
yeah.
I mean, I could have the wrong one. I don't know.
I just don't sound like the right one. I believe it's called Houdini. I mean, it just come out like what, a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago.
Yeah, he just dropped his new album.
Yeah, just dropped.
Okay, though this one it might be called something else because this came out like 4 months ago, and there's already a video for it, so it might be a different.
Maybe.
No. He redid. He redid some of the songs on the album and added those as well. It's got like a different cover art for the video.
Hey, big chap.
Big
What's up,
chap. What's
Big
up,
chap,
brother?
big
Settle down in here before I start boot. I haven't even been paying attention to chat. My bad shit.
We haven't even got fired up yet.
Right?
That's the second hour. We start getting
It's only just begun.
Hey,
all right, room
don't get it
1408.
twisted. I love the Carpenters, man. I love the Carpenters.
Yeah, I love all music, man. There's like no music that, maybe some music that I could be like, oh, turn that shit off. But you know,
There's some music. Whenever Creek sings it, I probably don't like it, but pick up the
Oh.
Well, you know what it is when Creek sings.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Pomegranate delivered to a friend and changed my phone. Right on, yeah, Latina, you're always welcome. So definitely. Hey, what happened? I thought I switched these.
Hey,
One
so
of these,
Dave, do you think it's going to be a big issue if Trump wins or loses? Do you think
I
it's going
think
to be?
either way, we're gonna have a riot.
You really?
Yeah. Yep. That's what I think.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with that.
Steve, in Hawaii, or is that a red? That's blue state, huh?
Yeah, that's where it gets tricky because it's a blue state, but you'd be amazed at how every day there's like Trump flag waving rallies, people over the viaduct on highways just waving all like. So it's like for being a blue state, there sure is a lot of
Trump supporters.
Yeah, Trump supporters here.
That's
So
what makes me not believe the election's real sometimes.
right.
Because everywhere I go, they're saying Trump.
You know, I don't want to get too deep into it because this is Steve's show, but we know what we had within Trump. We know what we had. We don't know what we're going to have with her.
We don't want World War III. That's what we don't want.
Exactly. So it's kind of scary. It's kind of scary.
And if we did get in a major war or something, do you want Harris as the chief?
Absolutely not.
And do we want Trump as the chief, even for that matter?
You know, I may be talking out of turn, but I don't think Ukraine happens if Trump was involved. Trump was president now. I don't think Ukraine happens.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong. Probably not wrong.
Well, most of the time you're wrong, but maybe this time you're right.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Always great to talk to y'all foolish degenerates.
I'm always wrong too, bro.
There, how's that?
What's up, Anarchy? Welcome to the Madhouse.
Oh, damn, that's pretty cool.
Welcome, Garrett.
Hey, Anarchy Television, aloha. My granddad died over 15 years ago, and it really pissed me off that he would have done it the first 4 years. Wait, I lost it. He voted Democrat. Yeah, you know, a lot of folks that aren't with us anymore voted Democrat.
Do y'all have early voting over there already, Steve?
Oh, dude, there's such a big turnout right now.
Hold on, real quick, Yankees. I just got to. I just realized Garrett's here. I got to give Garrett.
Gum and walk at the same time. I got it. How about you?
I got to give Garrett his welcoming.
Okay.
Emotional damage.
Okay, but no. As far as voting here, though, Yankees, you cannot vote in person.
Really?
You do not have the option. Here's the voting right here.
Wow. So that's
mail only.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, talk about a corrupt state, right?
Yeah.
I have heard. I've heard that the voting by mail is up by 3 times the normal. People are voting early way more than they did before by three times. Even Trump
I don't trust voting by mail.
No, sir, I wouldn't either. No, sir.
Trump is saying to do it. That's what's confusing me.
Yeah. That can get lost in the mail, right, Steve? Either way.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
You know, that's the old saying, right?
Like
to be honest,
machines, man, the machines are malfunctioning and shit. So I mean,
to be honest, I'm surprised that it made it to my mailbox because 4 years ago I was hardcore right wing, waving the Trump flags, doing all that shit. I had Trump flags hanging outside my house, and a lot of the mail carriers that deliver to us, not so much. So they kind of, so they still think that I'm like that. So I'm surprised that it even made it to my mailbox because, some people be like, yeah, we'll make sure he doesn't get this.
Yeah. And you know what, Steve? It's funny you say that. How many people may not receive it and don't know about it? I mean, don't.
Right.
And I mean, there could be thousands and that's
Yeah.
thousands of votes
Yeah.
that Trump may need. Correct? I mean, I'm just saying.
Right. And like Kathy says too, I plan on voting in person, but who knows how my vote will register? Because I heard something about that too, where people were putting their vote and it was coming out different.
I think
don't know how they.
also in Pennsylvania they just passed some sort of law. It was like 4-3 that people could re-vote. Like if they had changed their mind and they sent in an early ballot, but they wanted to change their vote, that they could, or some crap. And I just read that on, like, I think it was BBC, and I wondered if that was true, or I mean that would completely be illegal, right? You can't.
100%. But
I
hey,
don't know.
Dave, there's no telling what goes on. No
Good night,
telling.
Hopkinson. Much love, man.
Oh yeah, much love and aloha, Hopkinson, and thank you. Oh, the deal for real is the deal for real, because the deal for real is for real. So good, you got to say it twice.
So nice, you got it twice.
But yeah, shout out to Hopkinson too. Thank you, Hopkinson, for the 5 gifted memberships. You rock.
Yeah, Hopkinson's awesome. Plus, I think from Michigan too. So
Yep.
Creek, you still having some warm weather over there, Creek?
No, man, it's 64 right now. During the day, it's probably 75 and sunny, which is nice.
Really, man, I'm
I
still
can't,
in
I
the
can't,
80s.
I can't complain about it. I'm loving this cold weather, but between the the sniffles and all that bullshit that comes with it.
Yeah, I do not miss it at all. I mean, if it gets like 70 degrees at nighttime, that's perfect. Anything below that, nah.
Yeah, well, let's don't talk about the weather over there, Mr. Steve. Every time we talk about it, I'm thinking, you son of a gun.
Must be nice.
I love Detroit. I love Detroit that is the main reason I left Detroit, is because the weather, honestly. Like, there's other reasons, but the main reason is because I can't stand the cold. I just hate the cold.
dude, I didn't even know Big Chap was from Southwest Michigan.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's down, like, literally southwest off 94, all the way west.
Wow, so we're in the same level of Michigan, just opposite sides. So you're near Kelly too.
You're just a couple hours away, drive time.
Yeah. Wow.
Guys, I hate to say it, I will be back. I got a friend in need that needs me to go get him from his house. He's having issues, so
Awesome, man.
Be
Take care of
careful
it.
out there, man. Be careful.
get this son of a bitch, man.
Take care
And,
of business.
he would do the same thing for me, so I'm not gonna.
It's all good, man. Just, you know what? If you didn't do it, then later on
Now
you'd
I
be
feel like an
like,
asshole.
so
He is anyway.
just don't.
Me, baby, me.
Whoa.
I'm gonna leave myself here. That way,
Is
y'all
that
know I'll
Diddy?
be back. But I'll be back.
So, okay, right
Sounded
on,
like-
brother. Right on, man.
Sounded like Diddy.
Hey, Creek, you'll still be here, but I'm just gonna put you backstage.
That's cool.
So, okay, right on.
Yeah. Hey, Steve, I got to go for a minute too, but can
I'm
I
so
come back?
confused at what just happened.
No, absolutely, Yankees, absolutely, brother.
How long you plan on doing this live? You're an hour in right now.
Yeah. Oh wow, we're already an hour in. Holy shit, time flies. I mean, maybe another hour.
Okay.
50 minutes. We usually try to keep around 2 hour mark, but it's hard to say, when it's going good and you lose track of time.
So I just can use that same link, right, that you sent me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Same link. Yep.
Yeah, just give me a minute. You can go do a few things. I am working.
Wolverine.
Oh, okay. Right on.
All right, gentlemen. We'll talk to you.
All right, brother. I'll see you.
Okay, right on, brother. Much love, man.
Always.
What's up, SC Wolverines? Always good to see you, brother.
Yes, sir. I got to check out his channel, man. I haven't been on it in a minute. It's like I never have time.
I know. It's like,
Like
Yeah, look at all these great people here tonight, man. 34 likes already. All these awesome people in chat. I love it, man. You guys rock. Thank you.
Appreciate all of you guys.
Salt and Light got gifted a membership by Hopkinson earlier.
I was having a terrible day, and then I got on here, and Steve's dad's in town, and got to talk to him, and man, he had some good jokes. The tune. Tell the one about the fish, Steve. You remember?
And then we started showing pictures of us when we were teenagers.
Yeah, and then I took like 5 Quaaludes, and I feel much better.
I don't remember the one with the. How did it start? I remember the punchline, but I don't remember the.
What do you call a fish with 2 knees?
With what?
What do you call a fish with 2 knees?
2 knees. Okay, that's what it was. With 2 knees. Toonie fish.
Yeah.
That's funny as hell. And then the why do gorillas have big nostrils, big fingers?
Because they got big fingers, right? They got to dig. Oh, brother. So
love that.
We've had an uptick at my work. I didn't talk about this yet, but at my work, it's almost like a daily basis thing where we're having homeless slash I don't know if they're illegal or whatever, immigrants and stuff coming in, and they're stealing, and they're starting trouble, and they're screaming at people, and they're constantly having to have cops come to the place where I'm at, and they're like pooping on the floor, and they're sleeping outside, and when you go out at night, they're out there, and they're like having like a homeless party. And it's like they're all drunk somehow, and they're like talking crap when I'm going to my car. I'm just like, what is happening? So it's getting weird out here, man. I'm not sure what's going on, but it's getting really weird.
Plus stuff like that. I mean, when you got people, average everyday people that, you know, are part of society, that scares them, you know, coming and going. And it's like, I don't fucking go over there because shit like that's happening, right?
Well, we had two guys about 20 years old in there, and then they're like, one of them screaming, top of his lungs, yelling at this other kid, "Don't tell me to kill myself. I'll effing kill you." You know, all the people, the patrons are like cowering, and I'm the only person there to handle it. And then he's like screaming, and he's like, "I'll F you up," right? And I'm like, "You ain't gonna F nobody up, and you need to calm down and lower your voice, man. You're freaking everybody out." And he's like, "Who said that?" And then I walked up like real quick, and I go, "I said that, and you need to chill out. You need to go talk to security. If this dude wronged you, we'll get rid of him. But chill out, like you're freaking everybody out, and you never know who's got what in there. You know what I mean? You freak the wrong person out, anything could happen. But this just happened 2 nights ago. It's like this dude flat out told this other guy to kill himself.
And I know where you're at is a lot different than here because, well, let's just say owning and carrying a firearm is very hard to do here. So a lot of people don't. And I know where you're at, a lot more people do. So say the thing to the wrong person, reaction, consequences, you know.
It got popped just for that, you know, like just even talking to the guy. Like, so why does this stuff just happen? It's weird.
Well, I got a question. What weighs more, a gallon of water or a gallon of butane?
Same.
A gallon of water, because butane is a lighter fluid.
You are such a weirdo. No, I liked it.
That's funny.
Well, the chipmunk liked it. He did. See?
What do you call a paper airplane that can't fly? Stationary.
Oh my God. That's the one where I want to go smash my head off the wall. That was so funny.
Hey, if people from Portugal are called Portuguese, how do you call a single person from Portugal? Portugoose.
Speaking of geese, they all need to die. Just saying.
Okay, one more. This is actually a good one. I like this one. There is no climate change or global warming. It's just autumn identifying as summer.
Yeah, that's all right. I identify as an old white privileged mobile home living. I forgot. I had it and it was gone. As soon as I saw Big Chap write ground beef, I lost that thought because I was thinking about a hamburger instantly. Something's wrong with me, Steve.
Something wrong with all of us, man.
Literally, I looked at Big Chap and I just saw ground beef in large letters, and I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of hungry. Right in the middle of my statement. Anyways, since we can all just say what we are, I'm a middle-aged.
You know, the older you're like telling a dead serious story, and then you see the ground beef, and you're like, man, I could go for some ground beef right now. What was I saying?
You know what I'm saying, bro? It doesn't matter what I'm doing. If I saw a ground beef, I'm just like, yeah, I could go for some ground beef.
I want some butterfly filet mignon.
Lately,
Devil dog. What do you call a gay man in a wheelchair? Fruit roll up. Fruit.
I told you about what happened to the guy in the bathroom, right? In the wheelchair. I believe I told you this story, but I'm gonna tell it again. This guy goes into the single bathroom at my work, and he's in there for like a half hour, and I hear people screaming, or he's yelling in there, and I just hear all this bashing, boom, 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 and I hear like squealing and him yelling. So I'm knocking on the door. I'm like, "Hey, dude, are you all right?" He's like, "No, man," and he locked himself. He got locked in the bathroom. Long story short, and he's in one of those wheelchairs that is motorized. He stood up out of his wheelchair, dropped his pants to go to the bathroom for whatever reason, fell over. While he was peeing, he fell over sideways. The joey stick of his electric wheelchair went up into his jacket, into his pocket, and pushed forward. So when I finally got the door open, the dude's naked. His shoes are in the corner on one side of the room. His underwear is on the other side. He's naked, laying across his wheelchair, slamming over and over into the wall with his legs tucked up under the sink. And there was poop everywhere. I tried so hard to feel sorry for him and not laugh. I know it sounds terrible.
Is that the picture you sent me?
No, but
that's a different one. Okay.
He couldn't get the remote. You know how it's got a joey stick, right? To go forward, back, left, right. Well, when he fell, it went up into his pocket of his hoodie, and it just stuck in forward. So he's just bashing off the wall. He's like boom, boom, and he's just naked, right? And he's still got poop all. It's just like, and I was like, I just said, "Sir, I'm gonna call the fire department because I can't handle this situation myself." And I was holding my laughter too. It's so bad.
See, man, but that's just a reminder, man. When anyone's having a bad day, just think of that. Like, well, at least that ain't happening to me right now.
But I did one thing I did do was I hit his joystick real quick, so he would stop banging into the wall. And I'm like, "I'm gonna get you help." And I called the fire department, and they came, and it took him 4 guys 45 minutes. He had to get them all cleaned up. But
Big Chap said he thought you was gonna say it went up his diddy hole.
Thank God I didn't see that, but it was bad enough with a 6'4" white guy, all hairy.
Kathy Long Beach says, what a shitty story.
Oh, real life.
All right, brother. Red Pill, Truth Uncensored. Ken, much love and aloha, brother. Thanks for hanging out with us, man.
Yeah, we love you, man.
Wait, I seen another one. Devil Dog had a good one too. Oh yeah, what do you call a lesbian with braces? Box cutter. Ooh.
Yikes. So, guys, if you can picture that, you know, I'll never forget it. It just had to happen so perfect.
That's something that's burned in your brain forever, especially if you're seeing it in person. And that's burned. That is burned in your brain.
And you know how stupid, I didn't know what to do. So all I could say to the guy, which was terrible, was, "Are you all right?" He's just slamming off the wall. Boom, boom. He's naked, laying sideways, covered in dookie. Like I said, his shoes, everything was across the room. He must have been in there a half hour, locked in. And I couldn't unlock the door because he had locked it from inside.
That's gotta suck to be in his shoes. In his
I'm like,
seat.
"Are you?" He's like, "Hell no, I'm not. All right. All right. I'm gonna get you help, but I can't." I think I told him, like, it's against work policy for me to come in and like actually physically touch you, so I got to call for some help or something. I definitely made that up.
Yeah, I would have too, though, man. Shit.
But you know how, like, maybe you help him and he says, "I hurt him," or "I grabbed his arm wrong," or something. You know how people are.
Exactly. I mean, it should be policy if it isn't, because that shit happens more than you think. I mean, he came in and a real Detroit player would have jacked. Dude, it's funny because it's true. It's funny because it's true. He would have been like, "You all right?" While he's taking his shoes, and like, "Okay, see you later. I'm out."
If they weren't like, you know, Dr. Scholl's and covered in poop, it would have been
Crocs covered in shit.
Yeah, they were like some high top Nikes. I might have got those. But even when I went out, like, I had to go tell, like, the supervisor in charge. I'm just like, they're like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, I don't know how to say this, but there's a naked guy in the bathroom laying across a wheelchair, stuck under the sink, covered in feces, and his clothes are scattered throughout the bathroom. And they should have seen her face because she's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, I called the fire department. You go look for yourself." I'm not going back
He's
in
like,
there.
you explain all that, and they're like, "Come again? Did I just hear you right?
Is this real?" Yes.
Like, are you really tired? Do you need a break? Do you know what you just said?
The odds of all of that happening in that order, like getting stuck under the sink, just ramming back and forth, can't stop, naked, your legs are locked up because your pants are down at your ankles. Just it was terrible. Terrible but funny. I don't think he'll ever laugh at it, but we all were like, "God, man." If it happened
And
to
like
me, I would laugh.
Steve was talking about, like, when I said it should be policy, because like you said, oh, he grabbed my arm, but yeah, any good Samaritan opens himself up for the possibility of litigation, and that's a shame, and that's so true. It's like no good deed goes unpunished, because this actually happened to me Monday, just a couple days ago. It's been like, I never buy fixtures for, if a customer's like, "Okay, we just want a new faucet. Well, you just get one." Like, no. Because there's a whole aisle at Home Depot and Lowe's of all different faucets. I'm not picking your faucet. I'm not picking your toilet. I'm not picking, like, you go buy it. I'll put it in. So it's been 6 years since I bought a fixture, right? And I got this customer that we used to bowl with years ago, but now he's older and not doing well. And he's the same height as me, but is like a skeleton, right? He's hard time getting around and moving. He's old. So they want a new toilet. So for him, I'm like, all right, I guess, I'll get one. So I went and I got the handicap one. So it's a little higher, which is so nice that I want to get one for here, for my house. And sure enough, dude, get done, put it in, just complaining. Like, oh, it's so high though. I'm like, yeah, it's easier on your knees, it's easier on your back. Oh yeah, but it's so high. It's so high. That's why I don't buy. Like, so it's gonna be at least another 6 years before I'm an idiot and do that again.
Like,
But
what if
anyway, like
people?
Steve was saying, any good Samaritan puts himself up, and then no good deed goes unpunished.
What do people expect? Like, if they say, "Hey, can you pick out my faucet for me?" And then I would probably say, "Well, if you don't like it, I can't take it back out." So I would probably say, "Do you want me to send you pictures from the store and you can show me which one?" Because there ain't no way
I've tried with all the different companies I've worked for. I've tried all that, and it doesn't work. It's just like saying I'll be there between 1 and 3, and then at 1:05 they're calling you, going, "You said you'd be here at 1." I'm like, "No, I didn't. I said I'd be there between 1 and 3." They're like, "Yeah, well, it's 5 after 1. Where are you?" It's like, well, it's not 3 either. And actually, the same customer did that. They said, "Dude, that's funny. I forgot all about that." Same guy did that too, because he's like, "Oh, well, can you come on Monday after 3?" So I'm like, "Yeah, after 3, that's fine. That's perfect, And at 3:15, he texts me and says, "Are you still coming?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm getting ready to leave this job in a little bit and be on my way." And then he goes, "If you're not here by 4, just cancel everything." And I already bought the toilet, and I'm like, "It's after 3, isn't it? And now you're telling me if I'm not there by 4?" Like, dude, people I really don't get it, dude.
You
What's up,
got
Renke?
you gotta do the contract. Got to.
It makes no sense to me.
You got to do the contracts with people that say that it's binding and get money up front. You got to, man, because people, me and you always thought people were kind and nice and like they're. You remember the old days, like, "Hey, I'll plow your field, you provide me corn." All that stuff's over, and people are just idiots a lot of the time now. And
It is, but what I don't get is how are people like? Is it something in the air? Because how are people just getting dumber and dumber?
I think people are scared and anxious. They watch the news and they're seeing nothing but. I mean, I don't care at this point about the election anymore. All I care about is I stop getting mailers, I stop getting phone calls, and I stop seeing the commercials because I'm done with it. Like, I got a call today. "Are you voting for Harris?" Nope.
You
Okay,
got a
have a nice
call?
day. Yeah, I get calls. Are you
Man.
are you voting for Harris? Nope. I said, matter of fact, I'm not voting for any of them because I hate them all. And then I get calls like, "Hey, we'd like to buy your house." And I say, "Yeah, okay, 500,000. I say stupid stuff to them, and they still call the next day, and they're like, "Hey, is such and such address up for sale?" And I go, "No, man, it burned down. Everyone died. Can you please take us off your list?" I make stuff up because they call every day, multiple times. You don't get those calls that say like "scam likely" or whatever?
Yeah, I never answer. Even if I know who it is, I don't answer my phone. So,
Oh, I've had
but
scam likely calls that are actually people I want to talk to. So it's like I almost always answer it.
yeah, I hate talking on the phone, man. I never answer. You know that. I never answer the phone. But that's true though, because I have had it'd be a call scam likely, and then they'd leave a voicemail, and I check the voicemail, and it'd be like my mom or something, and I'm like, why
Right.
would that be scam likely? I have the number programmed in my phone under family, like
Yeah, I
under
call mom
mom.
and be like, "Mom, what have you done? You're on the scam likely list."
Right? Yeah. Like what the hell? But dude, if someone called me and asked, "Are you voting for?" I'd be like, Nunya. And they're like, "Excuse me, Nunya, Nunya. Yeah, I'm voting for Nunya. Who's that? Nunya damn business." Click.
You know what? You know what I noticed because my daughter's in college. They are spamming her. She gets like 5 or 6 mailers a day. both Trump and Harris. Just constant. Slotkin, Alyssa Slotkin, and Mike, I think his name is Mike Rogers or something. And then this chick Slotkin's running for whatever, Congress or whatever. And she's ex-CIA and something else. And I'm like, yeah, right. We're going to vote for you, right? And then
Right.
she's like, I'm going to open up new plants with more battery-powered cars. And you know, this is Detroit, the motor city capital of the world, right?
It's got electrolytes.
We have more oil and
No, yeah, look. This is one of the things my dad brought from the Dearborn.
Yeah,
Born
I
in
love that.
Detroit, made in America.
Yeah.
Except I do like Chevy better, but don't let my dad know that.
Well, I do too, but still, Ford's a good brand.
Hey,
You know,
Ford put food in my belly and my sister's belly growing up, so
always been good. Yeah, I'm glad I got to talk to your dad, man. I consider him family. I even accidentally told him I love him, but I meant it.
because you know, even when he got off the plane yesterday, and I brought up because he brought up, he's like, you still do that on Thursdays with, you know, Dave? I'm like, yeah, and he goes, you know, I always liked Dave. I never didn't like him. I was like, no, I know. I'm like, but he like wants
Except
to make.
for, you know.
Well, yeah, but like you said, you know, it's like, of course, when your kid is at a certain age and it makes it look like his friend is getting your kid's friend is getting him in trouble all the time, of course you're gonna be like, you can't hang out with that boy. But
right.
Still, like you said, he's like, I always liked them. I never didn't like them. It's just, you know, sometimes you make bad decisions. And basically what he's saying is that you turned out to be a very respectful, upstanding father, friend, and a man. So, and husband.
Well, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Oh.
Big Chess says, rank K2000. I'm voting for Trump, but I'm writing in walls for VP because I know that's what you want me to do.
Oh, man.
You know what? I should ask, how should I put that into a poll question? Basically what you asked when we first started is, regardless who wins, do you think there's going to be
trouble? Yeah.
Riots or looting or chaos. What does everyone in chat think? Put a 1 if you think that there's, regardless of who wins, that there's going to be riots, or put it 2 if you think that it's only going to go one way. Like if Trump wins, there's going to be riots for sure from the left. Or if Trump or Harris wins, there's going to be riots.
But you mean the diverse group of people that want the country to be united are going to riot?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, even the well, yeah, I know that. Okay, sarcasm for that part, but because even the channels some of the channels I watch that like think the same way as me, is I'm not left, right, red, or blue. It's just I'm a freaking American and I want my freedom. But all these ones that go out to do actual journalism and try to like talk to the left and get their opinions, and then talk to the right and they all say the same thing. They're like, why is it whenever I go to the Trump side, everyone's so much nicer and willing to talk, but when I go on the left side, everyone's like an asshole and just automatically assumes I'm a Trumper. And they're like, I'm neither. I'm not a Trumper or I'm not. Fuck the government, you know?
Adam.
Fuck the government.
Remember when we had Adam on the other day? We had Adam on like a few months ago or whenever it was. Might have been 4 months ago.
Adam, a few months ago, yeah.
And
Let me get Joe to come get me.
Anyway, we don't agree on every topic or whatever, but the other day he was at a college and he had a cardboard sign of Harris. He had a cardboard sign of Trump and Harris, and he was asking students, I'm an undecided voter, who should I vote for? And he was getting all kinds of opinions. Well, somebody on campus called and said that he was asking for girls' phone numbers on the corner, which he wasn't. And the campus police came and said it was illegal for him to be on the corner talking to students, even though they were over 18 and it was college, and that he couldn't be on a public sidewalk talking to students. And they tried to make him, they actually violated his civil right, his constitutional right.
It's constitutionally protected activity.
Yep.
And then, oh wait, we got Beaner. I just love that she put Beaners. Oh wait, I got to bring the 4 people back up. There we go.
Hi guys.
Hey.
I'm gonna be a little bit quiet until I get settled.
It's cool. So anyway, he said, I'll be the bigger man here and I'll move. So he moved across the street, and then the other police, like the real police, not the campus police, they came and told him, you can't stand here. You can't be bothering the students. And he's like, well, where would you like me to stand? Because I already moved from one public sidewalk to another. And they're like, you could stand on the corner. So then he goes, all right, I guess I'm going to the corner. So he went to the corner.
That's violation of your rights, because you get public sidewalk you cannot be trespassed from public.
And he wasn't pushing his opinion on anyone. He was just saying, hey, Trump or Harris, and why I'm undecided, and I'm trying to decide who I should vote for. Can you tell me, a little bit about, and most people, honestly, they don't know what they're talking about.
The next time somebody asks me something like that, I'm gonna be like, I feel violated, right? I feel violated. This is wrong. We shouldn't be doing this. I feel violated.
Right. You talk to me, I'm offended for life.
Yeah, right.
Anyway,
thing, man. Nobody agrees to disagree. It's
like I said, I don't agree with him on everything, but when I see people violating rights like that, and they were so aggressive, they were treating him as if he had really done what the person said he had done, and he didn't do it. So they were already treating him guilty before he ever had a chance to even say anything back. They're like, you can't be doing this. You can't be asking for numbers. And he's like, I didn't.
That's the worst.
That's
why. You know how it feels to be accused of something that you didn't even do? That is the
real quick.
Worst.
Real quick, Creek. Kathy Long Beach, Cali. Much love and aloha. It's always good to see you, and it was awesome to see you tonight. And thank you for hanging out with us. No. Kathy Long Beach says she's got to go.
Good night, man.
Kathy.
Kathy's gonna be leaving the chat, but much love and aloha to Kathy Long Beach.
Good night to you, lady.
Peace.
But that's what I was gonna say. Dave, that's why I'm so passionate and upset about the whole red flag law thing, because that's all that is. All someone has to do is call anonymously and say, hey, my neighbor 2 doors down, they're not going to say this, but I think he's an asshole, so I'm going to call and say that, hey, they're a little cuckoo, but they got guns, and then that gives the cops the rights to just go into their house, violate their Fourth Amendment right to be secure in their paper, persons, and effects, and then take their guns because some anonymous person just said that they're, dude, think about how silly that is. But that's what Trump said. I mean, he's hey, take the guns first, due process later.
It's phenomenal.
Crazy. I know. It's wild.
It's phenomenal.
Tremendous.
That's the word I was looking for, dude. You do the best Trump impression that I've heard yet.
But don't get me wrong, though. I mean, if I were to vote, I'd still vote for Trump. But at the same time, I think either way, in the long run, we're screwed. But if Harris gets in, we're screwed a lot quicker. That makes sense.
I think I agree, man, with what Dave was saying. Either way it goes, I think we're gonna be screwed either way. No matter who we vote for, it's gonna be a big shit show.
Oh, we're screwed. All
The
of
only
us.
reason why it's going to be shitty is because the lefties are going to let them riot and burn towns, you know?
Just like 2016, yeah. Just, Chaz. And it's all, Black Lives Matter, but then black people are burning down black owned businesses. It's like, what are you talking about? Like,
Have you heard of Black Lives MAGA, though?
Black Lives MAGA? No.
Black Matters is a multi-million.
Yeah, there's a video of Black Lives MAGA.
They don't share with the black people.
I haven't even heard of that. Oh, I gotta find that. I gotta look that up.
If you want, I can try and go look for it for you and put it up. I mean, I can send it to you.
Oh, here we go. I think I got it. It's police response to is it police response to BLM versus MAGA?
I don't remember.
Oh, that was 3 years ago. Yeah, maybe. Well, yeah. If don't worry about it. If you have time, you can. But yeah, it's.
I really want to send it to you. I mean, you can look it up on your device and decide if you want to share it or not. And I'll be back.
Okay. Yes.
I did see White Dudes for Harris.
Yeah, dude. I seen a few like satire videos on that. Funny as hell, man. He's like, and then you got White Dudes for Harris. Look at these alpha males. And it's like all satire. And it's just like this nerdy dude with this stupid hat on that says White Dudes for Harris. It's like a man that can take control of any situation. And he's all sitting there looking nervous and like, ooh.
Oh man, ain't it a crazy world we live in? Ain't this shit wild?
It's getting crazier and crazier, and basically we are in cartoon world, just like that.
Yeah, but we got to figure it out because we grew up in the middle class.
Oh, I didn't know she had to drop down to do that. I would have said, "Don't worry about it." But okay.
I grew up in a middle class family.
Oh yeah. I seen a couple of funny ones with that too, and they're like, "Oh, so how do you feel the Detroit Lions are going to do this year?" Well, I grew up in a middle class family, and when I was younger, I was raised in like a smaller community of a neighborhood, which is houses, which is what we lived in. What was houses? We lived in houses in a smaller community, and I used to have to take the garbage out, so that's what I did. What about the Lions, though? Oh yeah, well, when I went to school, because I was raised in a middle class family, I studied every day after school, and then my mom worked.
That's so dumb.
That's literally how that bitch talks, though. I mean, it's like, to answer the question, what is wrong with you?
I normally don't like that side, but I like RFK. All right. I don't know what's going on with his voice, but if you listen to the guy talk,
I don't know what's going on with his voice either. I don't understand why he talks like that.
He's pretty smart, though. If you listen to him, he sounds.
Oh, he's definitely a smart guy.
You sound like you shoved an ice pick in your nostril.
I don't mean talks like that, though. Sometimes. Didn't you see that one time when he jumped off that rock?
The Democrats did this to my points.
Oh, they messed it up big time. They cut his out. They cut it out. They ate his cat. They ate his cat, and then they cut his vocal cord or something. I don't know. It was crazy. It's crazy.
Stay away from Findlay, Ohio. They eat the dog. Eating the dog.
Findlay, Ohio. Yeah, that's right. I got my GED, man.
What a world we live in, man. I mean, it's like a carnival show on TV. It's every day they come up with something more preposterous. Like they're like, Trump is he's praising Hitler and this, and I'm like, no, he's not.
Right.
You guys just don't understand how to laugh at things. He literally
I
says
know.
things to troll people on purpose, and they just
They'll take a
like,
clip, like he'll be speaking, and it'll be like, I see all you. I see you in the back. I see, you know, and then they'll replay it like he's like, look, he's praising
right,
Hitler.
right.
No, he's pointing at the people in the back.
Did you see
They
the
edit
boat?
it.
He had the big Trump rally on the boats, and this one guy supposedly had a swastika flag on one of his boats or some crap, and they're like, "Look, they're all white supremacists on the boats." It's just like, yeah, it's okay. It's a bunch of yachts full of white supremacists, right?
Right. Yeah.
And they're all hanging out with the Hitler guy on his boat. They're all just cool, chilling with him, right at the
Maybe
marina.
that's where they came up with Yoo-hoo.
Right.
You.
Like, come on,
Hey,
man.
Karen Reese. Hello, Karen Reese. Yeah, that's why they're always like, hey, look at that boat. Look at that one. Look at that one. Look at that boat.
Brother.
Yeah, I saw that, bro. I saw that too.
Yeah.
Trump
What he
said the
said.
white guys for Harris, wives, and their lovers were voting for Trump.
Yeah. The white, yeah. You know, white guys for Harris, you know, they're them and their wives and their wives' lovers
I don't
voting
know
for
why
Trump.
nobody thinks Tim Walz is a whack job. Has anybody looked into this guy? He is.
Dude, that like talk about a grown ass man with like the brain of a 10-year-old. Seriously.
He straight up like will tell 5 lies and they call him on it, and he's like, "Oh, well, sometimes I'm a knucklehead, you know. Sometimes I'm a Chuckmeister."
Yeah. I mean, yeah, sometimes I'm a knucklehead.
It's like, no, dude, you flat out lied 5 times. It's nothing to do with being a knucklehead. You're a liar. You know, you're straight up a liar. Plus,
You sometimes I'm a knucklehead.
okay, so
Yeah.
Harris funded or wanted to defund the police, right? She's the one who started it. She's the one who bailed out people that rioted in Tim Walz's precinct, right? He's the one that was helping bail out all those guys that were burning buildings and police cars and all that stuff and courthouses. That was his precinct. So imagine those two together in charge. They just want no authority. He wants anarchy, basically, I think. And I think they're in bed with the Chinese. You know what I mean? It's like,
Honestly, I think they all are, but
I think we have to have the Chinese. Like, most people don't know that 90% of our prescription drugs are made in China. I think people would freak out if they knew that. But literally, like 90% of our antibiotics are made in China. We
and
a
a
won't
lot
let
of other shit we have is made in
exactly.
China.
They sold us down the river with
You
China.
don't get in bed with me. I fuck on you. You're not fuck on me.
You don't fuck on me.
The whole thing about Taiwan, this whole war and everything, it's all about the chips, because in the ground in Taiwan are all the things needed for semiconductors, all the chips for the computers and missile guidance systems. They have a ton of that in Taiwan. And that's the only reason the US is even interested in Taiwan. And we're like, hey, China, we're going to fight you over Taiwan. And that's why, because you can't get this stuff for these parts anywhere else. I don't know if you guys know about that, but
Do not.
China's threatening us, constantly threatening to take. Well, Taiwan is a democracy. They have their own president. They want to be like the United States. China says they still own Taiwan, and Taiwan is still a part of China. Taiwan says they're not. and we help Taiwan and sell them like missiles, all kinds of stuff for self-defense. And every time we do it, China protests and does crazy stuff and threatens us. But anyway, it's all over those parts for these guidance systems and missile systems and all that stuff. It's in the ground, you know, whatever element they need, they have a lot of it there. Yeah, thank you, Wolverines. I appreciate you. Yeah, I read. You guys can tell I read too much, but like, I want to know, why does everybody want to go to war all of a sudden? What's it about? You know what I mean? Because nobody wants to live in a constant state of war, do we? It's got to be about money or something, right?
It is all about money. It's yeah.
But if you have a crazy country that's on fire and everybody's nuts, you can't spend the money, can you? So what gets the money? So somebody's got a plan, right?
$1 billion bunkers.
Controlled chaos. Maybe they want to wipe us all out and then start over afterwards or something.
They're after all the Doritos.
Right.
I'm telling y'all. I know this. It's phenomenal.
Have you had the barbecue
Tremendous.
Doritos?
Oh, the cool ranch. Oh my gosh, the cool ranch.
Oh, the taste is
amazing.
Huge. It's huge.
Huge.
Yeah, like he said, it's out of this world.
I had the best Doritos. Your Doritos suck compared to my Doritos.
Latina and Kelly said she couldn't find the one she was talking about, but this one's good too. So it's a short, but
179,000. Kamala chose a white husband. Why can't black men choose a white president?
Are you concerned about black men voting for Trump or staying home?
Yes, I am concerned about black men staying home or voting for Trump.
Would you rather have the black president or the white president who got 1.7 billion off the price? I think they want the white guy.
Oh my God.
Black Lives Matter. I never heard of that. I never heard of Black Lives Matter.
When we were kids, we didn't care what color anybody was, man.
I know, right? When did that, like, yeah. Because, dude, we never, ever gave a shit about what color you were or what your background was. You know, it was just, are you cool or are you a jerk? You know? But now, all of a sudden, for some reason, it's all about race.
And it's all bullcrap because nobody really cares what people are.
Yeah, well, just like hiring people for whatever the word is, but yeah, they just hire, and it's like, no, if you're not qualified for the job, do not hire them. Don't hire them just because they're black or because they're Asian or because whatever, you know, it's like hire them because they know what the hell they're doing.
Well, and how come none of them are mad that Black Lives Matter got millions and millions of dollars and then they bought like mansions and cars with it and didn't actually help?
Yeah, remember that
small
they totally
businesses or anything?
scammed.
Yeah, all the scams. So how come nobody went after him for that?
Right. Well, I mean, like Ren K, he was donating to BLM, but he was under the impression it was Bike Lives Matter. So they definitely scammed him. That's a good one, Rank. What's up, Count Derbula?
Oh, it's not Beaner Lives Matter? How dare you?
Femur Twisted Tats, aloha.
What's up, Pat? Good to see you, man. Garrett says it's not real.
Beaners, lives
All I
matter.
know is that I love Mrs. Swan. Oh, he looking like a man. Oh, give me money. You give me money now. You know.
Only $4 more. That's why you only got no boyfriend. Only $4 more.
You want me to do your eyebrows too?
Oh yeah, eyebrow. You need to do eyebrow only $4 more. That's
Oh
why you
my
got no
god,
boyfriend. Your eyebrow.
you're funny. You did a better impression than me.
My wife went in to get waxed or whatever. I don't know what, like eyebrows and all that. And the lady, I guess, said, "You want me to do your upper lip? Your mustache, upper lip, $5 more."
Dude, that's
She really
that's
said
an
that. My wife came
insult.
home and told me. Not
That
to
bitch
them.
said you want me to do my upper lip. What the hell is she insinuating?
She's like, your mustache, please.
Only $4 more.
No,
Oh,
my
that's an
wife.
insult. That's an insult to a woman, man. Want me to do upper lip too? It's like,
Oh my
why
god,
would
you
you say
imagine what
that?
he sounds like in the bedroom?
Oh, scary. Probably
I'm
like,
Bro.
laughing over here, but I muted myself so I don't scream in everyone's ears.
probably like this.
Yeah, I'm laughing way louder than you guys.
All right, wait. Here's a teenage laughing.
Right. I'm down.
Oh, there's the one. There's the one I was looking for earlier. That's the one. Only $4 more.
You want me to do your mustache?
That's why you got no boyfriend.
In that one movie where they're in Vietnam, where she says, what did she say? $10 or $20?
Yeah, you know what? Nina's the one that showed me that clip. I think we're talking about the same clip. And dude, I gotta remember what it is now because that's the funniest shit I ever heard. Because it's an actual comedian doing it, and she does such a good impression. Oh, it's so funny, dude. I gotta practice that one more. It only took me like 8 months to get the Donald Trump one to at least that I'm trying to do Donald Trump. So now I got to practice on that one. Twisted Tat says Latina has an Escobar 80s stash. Ooh. Only $4 more. Yeah, be careful what you talk about. Isn't that funny? It's called social media, but it's censored. So it's not really social media. It's you can only talk about certain things.
Me, baby. Me.
Sorry, the internet kicked me off again.
I was thinking about that fresh beef again that Big Chap was talking about earlier.
Ground beef.
Ground beef.
Ground beef, only $4 more. Oh, hey, here's I don't know how to pronounce his name, but Aloha again. And no, I cannot give a jacket. Just so before you ask.
There he is! There's my favorite white boy!
I don't think he's white.
I know. That's what made it funny.
See, now that's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
But you know what? I was watching a good clip. I can't. Why my brain's dead right now? I can't think of a word. But anyway, a compilation. I was watching. It was like I forget the channel name, but they did like a compilation of all these stand-up comedians of all these clips of them like woke hecklers trying to call out the comedian during the show, and then the comedian just like shutting them down and putting them in their place. Dude, it was pretty good. But that was the whole point is that dude, basically at the end of the day, what all those different comedians were saying was like, these are jokes. Like, why'd you come to a comedy club if you're going to get offended? Like, do you not know what jokes are? It's like, half the shit I'm saying is made up. Some of it's truth, but they're jokes. How do people not understand that? How do you get offended by jokes?
Yeah, this dude's irritating me, bro.
Who's that? Oh no, he comes in, does the same thing, be out of here in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, there he goes. I'm gonna help him be gone.
The beef is stuck between Wendy's buns.
Oh my goodness.
Where's the beef? Remember that Wendy's commercial? Where's the beef? I couldn't do stand-up comedy. I'd need to sit down and get drunk. But I couldn't do it, man. Even the guys that suck, I give them all the credit in the world, man. Because you try standing on a stage in front of, I don't know, anywhere from 5 to even just 50 people and tell jokes. And when you're not landing them, dude, talk about anxiety, man.
We need to make jokes great again. I love racist jokes.
I'm telling you, all jokes, racist jokes, like all jokes.
Oh, the last one I had on my live, it about got me kicked off. There was a lot of upset people about that one.
What? I want to.
I didn't tell it. I left a friend in here, and not this one here. And I walked out to use the bathroom, and I was reading the chat whenever I got back from the bathroom, and everybody's like, he said a slur, and it was bad. It was a bad joke. So I got back, and I was like, what the fuck did you say? He's like, I didn't say nothing. I was like, all right, guys, well, I'm going to shut this down. And I went back and listened to what he said, and it was not good. It was not a good racist joke at all.
Did he say, he didn't say the N-word, did he?
Oh, he did. He said,
oh, yeah, that's not good.
Oh, no, it was not good
I've heard
at all.
a lot of really great N-word jokes, like by Chris Rock and stuff,
Right.
Is it true that Trump's going to be on Joe Rogan?
Yes.
Dude, he's been on quite a few podcast channels. I was watching one last night. I never even heard of the channel. I still don't even remember it. But he's been doing a lot of interviews on, I know he was on Theo Vaughn.
I watched the one with Theo Vaughn, and it was very good. Don Ritchie was actually telling me about him being on, he was going to be on Joe Rogan's podcast. That's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, because I know they were making a big deal about it for a while. Like people were saying, oh, he won't even go on Joe Rogan's. And then when he's on other people's podcasts, he's like, yeah, I'll do Joe. Why wouldn't I? Like, set it up.
Oh, he's going to Madison Square Garden as well, huh? That's a big place. If he packed
me every time.
If he packed that, dude, you know what's
Joe, have you ever listened to Joe Rogan's stand-up comedy though?
I have.
Back in the day, it's pretty raunchy.
Like in the last, I don't know. I can see how people like it, but to me, it's just not. I don't think it's funny.
I liked him on Fear Factor. If you guys ever check that show out,
yeah, man.
I like Fear Factor. I like his podcast.
Yeah, and then there was a place in Fear Factor where he almost fought a contestant.
I remember that one. Yeah,
because he pushed his woman or something. He's like, "You're not going to threaten no woman."
Yeah, they were ready to go toe to toe. But the funny thing is, like, Joe Rogan's MMA fighter, right? He's trained.
Right.
Joe would have messed that dude up.
Did you ever see Joe Rogan and the first Tyson interview he had?
I don't think so.
The first Tyson interview he had, I think Tyson freaked him out. So he got a bigger desk for his next interview with him. Like a wider desk for more room.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a real story. I think Tyson was like really high and he was spooking him.
Have you ever watched that?
I love y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, you about to bounce?
Yep.
We're already at 2 hours, brother.
Oh shit, man! Time flies, bro. All right on, Creek. Well, hey, man, it was good seeing you tonight, dude. And Hey,
Hey.
Creek, Sunday, real quick before you go, Creek. Sunday, what's up, brother? But Sunday, I'm still gonna do my show, but I'm only gonna do like an hour, and then right after, hopefully everyone will come with me over to AKA Heather Joy's, and we're gonna be doing a thing for Ronnie York as Ronnie Cash. So Sunday around
Send me the
5.
info and I'll throw a link out for it on
Yeah,
my
I'll get.
community page.
Yeah,
Well-
I should get all the info like tomorrow, or the next day or tomorrow for sure.
Right on.
So
I'll
hey,
keep in touch
I
with you,
was.
Glenn.
Hey, I've been missing an action. What's going on with Ronnie? Can I have an update?
All I know is that his health issues are rough, but he's hanging in there.
He did come on the last show we did last Thursday for a little bit.
Yeah, last Thursday he came up on panel, and he just doesn't have the energy anymore because he's going through radiation and all that stuff. So yeah, Wolverines. I'll definitely put it in my community page, and Dave will put it in his community page, and then make sure you're subscribed to Heather Joy. What's that, Creek?
I said, yeah, post it on your community page, and I'll share it out as well.
Yep.
But love you guys. Y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you for having me up tonight, Steve.
No, thank you for coming, brother, man. Love you, man.
Oh, are we doing closing comments?
No, Creek's got to take off, so.
Oh, okay.
All right, y'all take it easy, man. Love y'all.
Later, Creek.
All right, love you, brother.
Don't be a freak.
Nah. Oh man, I almost messed this up.
Oh yeah, don't hit the end stream. Hit the leave studio.
Well, that's what I was doing.
That would have been your third strike.
X button. I'm just hitting the X button, man. Love y'all.
Peace, brother.
All right, guys.
Hey, if I wanted to stream you, could I have streamed you from my channel too?
Oh yeah, like share stream.
Yeah.
Let me see if I have that turn. I used to always have it. Oh no, it's turned off. I could, if I turn it on, then you can.
Oh, okay. I don't know how to do that from a cell phone. I was just wondering if you allow permission to do that.
No, I know. I'm surprised it's turned off. I don't know why it's turned off. I'm trying to remember. I don't know, but yeah, usually I just always have it turned on, and if I'm live and anyone comes on panel and they want to stream share.
I hope everyone's planning on having a happy, spooky Halloween.
This is Joe Rogan, real quick, talking about Mike Tyson. Talking about being scared of him.
I want to say something about Mike Tyson. I think I have a lot of respect for him. I've heard people who are Democrat types make fun of him because of the way he sounds. Like, I would dare them to say that to his face.
That's rude.
Without
Right.
without a policeman to come and help him or any witnesses to back him up.
Yep.
Oops.
What happened, man?
You're
put
faster than me sometimes.
I'm gonna put Heather Joy's channel link in the chat so everyone make sure they're subscribed to her, so that this Sunday, when she puts out the notification for it, you won't miss it. And then
we definitely want this to be a successful fundraiser for Ronnie.
Yes.
He needs it, man. He's been a good guy to us. We want to help him out.
He's been a really great friend to me. I mean,
yeah, Ronnie's awesome.
He's done things for me that I never asked for or wasn't expecting or anything, and just out of the blue, he did stuff for me that made a huge difference, and from the situation I was in at the times. And he didn't have to do that. I mean, he's just And
anybody who doesn't know Ronnie, get to know him. He's a pretty cool guy, and he shares a lot of cool information. Hey, are his videos still up on his channel?
Yeah, Ronnie's Facts, I think it is. We'll have to pull it up. What I like about Ronnie is what you see with Ronnie is what you get. He's not fake. He's real. You know, he talks about what he really believes in. He's not here for a show. That's what I like about him most. Anyway, I'm gonna play this video real quick. You good? Or
Yep,
you
go
got
for it.
Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah.
He's so scary that when he was in my studio, we had a desk. So Mike Tyson, the first time he came to the studio, Mike was not fighting. He was completely retired. And he said he wouldn't train because he didn't want to reignite his ego. And then the second time he was in the studio, he had decided to take a fight with Roy Jones Jr. And so he was in his 50s and started training again and got in fucking insanely dedicated. And the way he described, he said the gods of war reignited his ego and brought him back to do combat again. And he was so terrifying that when he was sitting across from me, he was so different between the first podcast and the second podcast. I decided to make the table wider.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, imagine.
At least Mike knows it, though. At least he knows, like, if I go back into training, man, that's going to boost my ego. And then the animal comes out, right?
Well, when he says the gods of war came back on me, like, I feel like, I'm not going to say they're demons, but that dude was ferocious, man. I mean, I remember him biting Holyfield piece of his ear off.
Yeah. I remember, I forget which fight, but we watched it at Mom's house in Dearborn Heights, and can't remember if we like skipped school to watch it or what, or we were supposed to be somewhere but we weren't. But we watched it anyway, and we were so stoked, and it was over in like less than a minute, and we were like, "That was quick."
I was mad because I think the first time he lost, I think it was to Buster Douglas.
Yeah,
I thought he was going to smoke
was,
Buster.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway,
that fight was yeah, there was like all kinds of shit with that. Like, didn't Buster Douglas's mom just die or something? And
yeah, I was kind of mad that the fight between Tyson and what's that YouTuber's name? I can't remember his name.
Oh yeah, did that happen?
No, because Tyson had some sort of health scare on an airplane, and then they told him he couldn't fight for a while. Or
oh,
something.
really? Dude, Jake something.
Jake Paul.
Dude, Tyson would have fucked that guy up so bad.
Dude, I don't care what that guy thought he was. I remember
these younger generations don't know who Mike Tyson really is. They just think he's some old dude that used to box, and they don't know
like Mike Tyson's first year as a fighter, the guy took like 17 fights. Seriously, 17.
He was a teenager.
He was 1 year. He took 17 fights. These guys today take like 2. You know, they practice.
And he was a teenager. Like 17 years old, 16, 17 years old, and knocking out dudes in their 20s that many times in 1 year. So, yeah, they don't. And here, Jake Paul, like, what? Dude, Jake Paul ain't. Dude. And Jake Paul, all the people he has fought, from what I heard, I didn't really look into it that deep, but from what I heard, all the guys he have fought are just like mediocre fighters anyway. So it's not like he's knocking out the best of the best, you know.
No, a full Mike Tyson uppercut, and Paul's gone.
I remember when they first started trying to make Mike Tyson seem like a demon because he had some run-ins with his girlfriend, you know, and they were sensationalizing it. Sensationalism to sell paper, newspapers, magazines, TV time.
Yeah. What's up, Kurt? My brother Kurt Casper from Detroit. And then Kurt's right, because Tyson is a change man. He does. I forget what state it is, but he's got like this huge business when he grows THC and makes edibles, and He's like very humbled now.
He's lucky he still is able to think.
Right? That's
I mean, he is lucky, but on the other hand, his fights ended so quickly. Like, I think he just wanted to get in and knock someone's head off and get out. I mean, he's really smart.
Well,
They
that
get-
and he had so much anger in him that he was just releasing all that anger too. So he was like like literally a beast.
Imagine being that big and then people making fun of your voice and all that crap and being raised on the street and just wanting to give that all back to the people that had made you feel like crap.
Yep.
That's a product of the system, you know. That's
Look, I'm Mike Tyson, okay? You got a problem with me, I'm gonna knock your ass out.
I saw
He did.
Was that you, Steve?
Yeah.
Oh,
Getting pretty
for a
good.
minute, I thought you were playing a video of Mike Tyson.
There was this one video where he's at a club and he's sitting out back up on a patio, and this dude comes up and he's strapped. He's got a gun. And he pulls, well, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but anyway, he's got a pew-pew in his hand. And he walks out back, and all Mike Tyson's bodyguards are there, and they're like, "Oh man, you can't come up here." And then they saw the thing, and then they all backed off. And he walked up to Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson just stood up like nothing was wrong, no fear. And the guy's like, "Man, I just wanted to tell you how much I respect you, Mike. I would never hurt you, but all these busters over here, I would have capped them, but not you, Mike. You're an inspiration to us all." And then he walks off. Well, Mike Tyson never showed fear or nothing. He just stood right up to the guy with the gun. It's like, wow, dude, he's for real.
Yeah, I mean, think about that. Put yourself in that situation. That's like, dude, trust me, dude, I've been around when people would pull out a pew-pew and you start pissing your pants because you know what could happen. You know what I mean? It's like, that's scary shit, dude.
I was just amazed that he's like, "What's up, brother? What's up?"
Oh yeah, yeah, that's very dangerous if you don't know how to use them. Because didn't a governor accidentally shoot somebody recently when they were practicing? That was in the news recently.
Yeah, I think I heard that something about that recently. Who was that?
I know Tim
I'm
Walz.
sorry, I can't look because my device, I only have one in front of me right now.
I know Tim Walz got
It
on there
was
and
a
pretended he
politician,
knew
though.
how to use a shotgun and he couldn't
He is
barely
a
load it.
Democrat. No surprise, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
They're
that's
trying
right,
to pretend-
Dave.
They're trying to pretend that they're not going to take our pew-pews away. They're trying to pretend they're really men.
That's the funny part. They're trying to pretend they're really men, but like Dave just said, and then Walls couldn't even load a shotgun.
Well, he makes this big blitz. He goes to a football game, then he goes out pretending to shoot birds, and he's trying so hard to load that shotgun, man, and he couldn't. He could barely get it in there. And I'm like, why'd you even do that, dude? Literally, nobody believes it's real. Well, Steve, I'm gonna start.
Yeah, I was about to say, dude, I can't believe we're going on 2 hours and 20 minutes, man. That is crazy.
Well, I was just getting started. I wanted to ask you guys, what's your favorite ice cream?
Well, see, I grew up in a middle class family, and when I went to school, I used to have to take the bus. It's like a yellow bus with windows, and all of us kids sat in the back, and it would take us to school, and then afterwards I would go home, and then my mom would be working at McDonald's. So, yeah.
So you had McDonald's. McDonald's is your favorite ice cream. Did you get a job there too?
Well, see, I grew up in a middle class family. That's so funny. But
Well,
no, honestly,
speaking of ice cream and middle classness, did you hear Elon Musk's tweet that he's going to buy McDonald's so he can fix all the broken ice cream machines too?
No, seriously,
I love
that's
that.
funny.
Yeah, you got to pull it up. He says, I cannot work miracles, but he will buy McDonald's ice cream.
Those machines are never broke, man. It's lazy employees. They lie. Like, I ain't
But no,
doing
but
it.
to honestly answer your question, mint chocolate chip.
Me, I am triple fudge brownie overload.
Oh, I knew you always liked that fudge, Dave.
Oh, really? What brand?
It's like Edie's or what's the B one? It's not Branch. What is it?
What about everyone in the chat? What's your guys' favorite ice cream? And is anybody going to be doing Halloween parties or anything?
Briars. It's Briars.
Has anybody ever had ube ice cream, Malona?
No.
Never heard of it.
Ube.
Oh, I've seen that. I've never tried it though.
It's good shit right there. It's good
No,
stuff.
honestly though, I'm cool with just like a scoop of vanilla ice cream with just like one spoonful of hot fudge over it.
Oh, you're so vanilla.
Yep.
I've never really been into sweets, so
racist, Latina, racist. At least I included both colors in my ice cream.
dude, who was I talking? That just reminded me. Who was I talking? I think it was Creek. It was like a month or two ago. We were backstage talking about there was a ice cream brand, and for like decades, the name of the flavor was like black and white or something. And then that became a racist thing, and they had to change the name because like dark and light, or I forgot. But man, I wish Creek didn't leave. I know he'd remember, but
I like
black.
black.
We looked it up, and I was like, "Holy shit, this is real!" And even the people that were reporting it on the news were laughing at it. Like, "Come on, are you serious? Like, you're gonna make ice cream company change the name of the flavor because it's racist somehow?"
Have you ever had Keurig cordial?
That's like some mind effing stuff. You know, they want to mind F us.
Yep. Yeah, it's like the beginning process of brainwashing.
We've
Cherry
been getting
cordial, Steve.
brainwashed, so.
Check it out. Sorry, I keep talking when people are talking.
The only way to not get over talked is if you're on the panel by yourself.
Mm-hmm. You said black and white ice cream, Steve?
I can't remember. It was something like that. It was like, I don't know, but like I don't know, one half of, like when you open the gallon or whatever it's called, those things that comes in, and like one half of it was vanilla, one half was chocolate. So it was like half and half chocolate, vanilla, like half. I don't know. Creek would remember. I don't know. He's the one who brought it up to me, but I was just and I looked it up, and I'm like, holy shit, you're not joking. And then I was just like, oh, is that it?
This is the one I like. Let me blow it up.
Private selection, Amaretto cherry cordial.
Well, I did get invited to 2 Halloween parties, and I suggest and recommend that you guys try, you people in the chat, make a little Halloween party if you can. Say it's a potluck, just bring snacks, bring whatever you can. You know, you can do lots of fun stuff for cheap. You can do a pot of beans, some tortillas, some cheese, some popcorn, some rice, some guacamole. You know, it doesn't have to be fancy. Just bring all your friends together, tell them that you love them, hug them tight, even if you kind of hate them inside, you know. Like, I do that. I try to not, you know, hate my dumb friends that are retarded. I mean, not all of them are like stupid and want to like vote for Kamala, but you know, some of them are.
Yep. And that's like I always say, you know, at the end of the day, we all have more in common than we don't. So don't focus on the 1 or 2 things you don't have in common. Focus on the good shit and still tell them you love them because you do, right?
Yeah, we gotta spread some love around, because we're better than them damn retarded lefties. We gotta show them, they might preach at my face and talk down to me like I'm dumb, but it's only
Hell
because
yeah.
I'm willing to listen to them, unlike they are.
Because you got to just tell them
You want
that.
answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth.
Well, I
You
told them,
can't
well,
handle the truth.
we don't agree on everything, but I love your dumb ass anyways, you crazy bitch.
Yeah. But it is true. So many people cannot handle the truth.
They cannot, because it really upsets them. It will destroy their whole view on the world. They can't
Right.
handle
Well,
the stress. It's scary to face reality. And a lot of these people, they don't have to deal with reality because, they just don't. For many, some have, a lot of people have different reasons why they're able to.
and it's a lot of it is ego, because for so long they've been believing what they're believing, and then if it turns out they find out that they've been wrong that whole time, it's ego. So they're like, well, I won't accept that because there's no way I've been wrong, instead of just being humble about it. And
well, for one person that I know for sure, is because he is not into politics and he just votes however he's been taught to just vote Democrat, 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 and he doesn't understand that if you vote for a measure to improve a school and they place a 50-year, you're going to be indentured to them for 50 years, you're going to have to pay this extra tax for 50 years. They don't understand that it's going to cause their rents to go up because they're not trained to learn, and they just don't want to. It's like so much work to have to learn all this stuff that we're learning. Look how many years it's taken us to get where we are right now today, since we first, some people in the chat might have woke up a long time ago, but even they are probably still learning every day how messed up everything really is.
Yep. Oh, here, Creek's back. Sweet Creek. What was that ice cream? Remember we were talking backstage, that ice cream, and you were telling me about it, and they had to change the name because they said it was racist or something?
Oh, the Great Divide.
The Great Divide. That's what it was.
Yeah. Sorry I had to leave, friends. I had to make sure my partner was good, make sure he got his ride came through and everything. So.
No, that's cool. We're getting ready to close out in a minute anyway.
Got to take care of my peoples, man.
Yeah. Okay, I got it. Okay.
Bro, I'm fading out.
All right. All right, let's do Creeks back just in time for our final thoughts.
Are you messing up? Am I getting borged out?
I had a long day today.
Yeah. Well, plus my dad's only been here for a little over 24 hours, and you got that jet lag.
Oh,
and I gotta make that. We gotta make Dad some dinner. So
get him something good, man. Don't be making him no freaking air fryer stuff.
Man, what hot pocket?
Get that man a steak and potatoes.
How do they do that? How do they do that?
Hot pocket. Get some corn dogs and some hot pockets.
Can you guys hear me? Am I borging out?
Yep.
No? Okay, well, Twisted Tattoo wanted to see my beaner toes. Everyone want to see my beaner toes? Oh, well, too bad. I have socks and shoes on right now.
Much love, Kurt. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, much love, Kurt. Love you, brother.
So more information to follow on Ronnie's fundraiser at AKA Heather Joy's after Steve's podcast on Sunday. We'll try to update that on. I'm gonna do it on my community page. You can do it on yours, Steve. Maybe we can get
And then Creek will share it on his and
try to get it
everybody will share it. When we share it, then everyone else that sees it will share it, and then share it, and then share it, and then share it, and we'll promote the
Will I be
shit out
able
of
to
it.
catch the link later in the replay in the chat? Will I be able to catch
For
the links to Heather Joy or whoever you guys said for some special for Ronnie?
yeah, you should be able to.
Okay.
Yep.
Pockets.
And then after my show on Sunday, when we all go to Heather Joy's, it'll be like, holy shit, there's like 300 people in this live stream. That's crazy. And that's what we're shooting for.
It's tremendous. It's
It'll
phenomenal.
be tremendous. It'll be amazing.
Huge. It's huge.
300. I know the fake news, they're going to make it look like there's only 3 or 4, but there's going to be 300 tons of people.
It's huge, like my ego and my ass.
Huge.
It'll be a
Donald
good,
Trump's gonna be
great
there?
cause, guys. Great cause, man. Y'all, as much people that love and support Ronnie, man. Y'all show up and show out for brother.
Oh, yeah. Ronnie's good people. Really good people.
You know,
I
I
got
want everybody to know that I know that the United States of America is one of the best countries left on this planet. Because, you know, when I was a wee tiny little baby, they threw me over the fence and forced me to come to the United States. And only Daddy Trump has been a great father to me. He's the only father I've ever known.
Wait, you can't say that. That's racist. Oh, wait, you're not white? Shoot.
So, who's your daddy?
I am. I'm white on the inside.
Who's your daddy?
Trump. Trump's my daddy.
I wasn't expecting that at all.
No, definitely not. Hey, if you guys would keep my mom in prayer. I took her to the doctor today and got some bad news. So, just continuing saga of health issues with my mom.
And how old is she, if you don't mind me asking?
She's 70. She'll be 73 on the 27th of this month.
Oh, she's still fairly young.
Yeah, she's having a lot of problems. Doctor pulled me out of the room today and told me he didn't know if she was going to make it to the next doctor appointment, and it was pretty. I cried in the doctor's office today. It's been a long day, man. So if you guys would
has she been
remember her.
sick?
Yeah, she's a fighter though. She always tells me she's fine.
Well,
She never complains. But he told me to take her to the hospital right away, you know, and like he's like, take her to the hospital when you leave here. And she wouldn't go.
Mom is definitely one tough woman.
She's my hero, man.
A book to everybody in the chat. It's called The Green Pharmacy by James A. Duke, PhD, and you should be able to find some of his videos online. You can buy his book used like new all over the place on the internet. I like to shop on abebooks.com. There's Amazon, there's Etsy, but I usually find my books on like abebooks.com. ABEBOOKS. You can find
And
lots
it's
of
called
books really cheap. The Green
and
Pharmacy.
it's called the Green Pharmacy. Is that what you said?
Yeah. He has more than one book. Like one is more like food based, and then the other one is like herbal remedies. There's a video of him on YouTube where he wishes that they would make the poppy seed legal in the United States for medicine, because he said that a lot of times these natural remedies are healthier for our body than like the processed fake stuff that are like,
absolutely,
they mimic the natural remedies, but it's like they're on steroids, you know?
Yeah, I believe in that 100%, that the natural remedies are way more effective and I mean, all around. I mean, it's in the word natural,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Well, and like he worked for I think he worked for the government for like close to 30 years. So he traveled the world researching plants for medicinal purposes. And I think, yeah,
yeah,
they say he worked for the government
yep.
or
What
some
was
big
that?
pharma.
Yeah, is that the? Oh wait, I can't think of it. But there's that shit. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, it's I guess he lives in Canada now, and they like shut him down. But it's like it starts with an R, I think.
Is it a person or a medicine you're thinking of?
The medicine starts with an R, but it's a person that found it or whatever. But it'll come to me later, and I'll
Well,
write
you
it
know
down
what?
when I remember it.
I was thinking about reading that book online to the YouTube channel, but he says things that I don't know if I'll get in trouble for, you know? So I would probably have to do that on Rumble. I don't know how to do that on Rumble, though. He even says in that book, and I think it was like published in like in the early 90s, and he even said that the reason why they do not tell you to go get some herbs to help yourself feel better is because they can't make money off the herbs.
Yep.
Which is true.
Every patient cured is a customer lost.
And I listened to Coast to Coast.
Meanwhile, the medical cannabis industry is making billions.
I listened to Coast AM, I think 2 nights ago, and Dr. Fuchs. Wait, I don't know if he's a doctor actually, but Ben Fuchs was on there. And you can read in the description from that night. You can go back and see who was the past guest. And he says that we're overnourished and undernutritioned. And that the medical model is a failure, because do our MDs ever say, oh, well, you know, maybe you should eat more vegetables, or maybe you should eat homegrown vegetables, or why don't you go to your local farmer's market and get locally grown food and honey, you know? And
no, instead they're like, here,
yes,
take these.
Exactly.
Well, me personally, in my own opinion, I feel like that's what's wrong. Everybody just listens to what everybody tells them, and they don't do any research for themselves.
I'm gonna tell them what to
figure
do.
it out for themselves.
I'm gonna start telling people what to do.
I'm not saying
start
you.
thinking for yourself.
I'm not saying you, Latina.
No, but I'm just taking what you said and running with it.
No, I mean like from the government.
Yeah,
like the government will tell these people what to do and stuff.
No, and I know people like that. Not even with just that, like even work wise. I know a dude back in Detroit that he told me, he's like, yeah, the only place I really could ever work would be like on the line or a factory or something. And I'm like, why? And he basically was saying, because he can't think for himself. He's like, I got to be told what. And I'm like, isn't that so repetitive? He's like, yeah, but I won't mess up because it's like I just do this. And he's like, you can't think for yourself, bro. Like, people are like that, and that's what they want. They just want the government to tell them what to do, and then they'll obey, and everything's good for them. So they think.
Right.
But all right, Dave is getting ready to pass out, and Southern Sown and Grown has been a member for 3 months. You rock. Thank you, Wendy.
Congratulations.
And even though this says new member, I'm still going to play it. Not a new member, 3 months, but.
I want to tell everybody else that they possibly try going to your local farmers market. Get to know your local growers. Sometimes they will work like on the prices, you can tell them that, that maybe it's a little bit too expensive for you if they can work with you. Like, I'll go sometimes at the very end, and like they'll have like tons of fruit still that they didn't sell. And I'll be like, hey, well, in the past I've said, hey, can I buy that whole flat of figs from you for like $20? Because that's all I have. And they think about it and they're like, okay. And I said, and I'll be back next week to buy some more, and then I turn it into jam.
Right.
So are you shutting it down so I can say goodnight to everybody?
Yeah, in a sec, but my brother Kurt Kasperk from Detroit gifted 5 memberships, and
Cool.
Kizumi was gifted a membership. Yorkshire Cowboy, Floor 13, The Shit Show, and Crimson Cheesecake was gifted a membership. So this shout out to my brother Kurt.
Getting down with the super chat. For the love and you know I'm back. Getting down with the super chat. For the love and you know I'm back.
I love that song. All the love and you know I'm back.
Super chat, super chat.
All right, who wants to go first for final thoughts?
I guess I'll go first. Be kind to everybody that you can be kind to. I know it's hard to be nice all the time, but if you're going to bother to be mean, do it really good and do it like, a real good American would,
All right, say it with your chest, huh?
Yeah. So, all right. Good night, you guys. Thanks for letting me up here with you guys.
Oh, thank you. It was good seeing you and hanging out with you again, Latina. You rock.
Good to see you, ma'am.
Thanks. You guys rock too.
All right, who's next? Oh, Dave, this message from Brew W says, God is with you. I just felt it in my spirit. Stay strong. Right on, Brew W.
Well, for mine, friends, I don't know, man. Just live life. Just live, man. Don't worry about what all's fucking going on in the world. Just live life. Be happy. I can tell you right now, I'm not gonna sit around stressed out about who's gonna be what or whatever. Whether it's Kamala or Trump, whatever. I'm still gonna live my same damn life because, like I said, I always say, I don't vote and I'm not gonna vote. I'm the president of my own damn life. And whether whoever gets in office, I mean, yeah, in ways that might affect me, but it's not going to change my lifestyle. If it comes down to it, I'll go hunt and fish or whatever. And, me and mine will eat and we ain't going to go hungry. So,
Right on.
just live life, man. That's all. Just live life. Be happy and keep your loved ones close, man, 'cause you never know. You just never know, man. So just live your life and
Very true.
keep your
Very
loved
true. What about you, Dave? I think Dave might have fell asleep.
No, I muted myself.
Okay.
I was tuning the guitar, but I don't know, man. Try to have hope. That's my thing. Is like everything else seems to be falling around me and failing, and I'm just trying to keep a hold of some sort of hope that because we've had like 5 deaths in the last couple of years, man. It's been trying on my soul. You know what I mean? It tears you up a little bit. And as much as I joke, man, a lot of us hurt on the inside. And what helps me is to laugh. Like tonight helped me. Speaking to Steve's dad helped me. Talking to people and venting helps me. So I'd encourage y'all if you're busted up inside or broken, that you go and talk to somebody that you love about it. You know, a lot of men don't talk about things because people consider that a weakness. I think it's a strength when you can tell people how you really feel. So that's my advice. When I keep it in, man, my blood pressure goes up. I get angry. It's not good for your body, man. You're supposed to let this stuff out.
All right, get it off your chest.
Yeah, and you know, my mom getting sicker and sicker. There's nothing I can do about that. I can pray that God heals her body, but I know that old age comes to us all. You know, we're all gonna be. No one's gonna be living on this planet forever, man. We all gotta go, and I've got to accept that. But at the same time, I'm gonna love her to death, literally, until she's gone, and cherish all the days. So. Sorry if it sounds sappy, but man, it's hard being in the middle of it and watching someone you love pass and slowly pass. So I love all you guys, man. I appreciate you all being here.
We love you, Dave.
Love you too, brother.
Yeah, and I agree with both you guys, all three of you, Latina too. And you know, it's like what Creek said. You know, don't sit around and stress about things when, if you think about it, whatever you're stressing about, besides being stressed, it's not changing anything. Only thing it's changing is how you feel, and it's making it even worse. So why do it? You know,
why worry about it? Just live life, keep doing what you're doing, and be happy with your family. You know.
Yep. You know that, and think about it. No matter how bad things may be, or whatever situation you're in, you could always be the dude in the electric wheelchair, and the controller thing gets stuck in your hoodie pocket, and you're shitting all over yourself, bouncing into a wall. So it could always be worse.
Great point, Steve. Great point.
So glad you circled back around to that.
Always be worse.
Could always be worse, man.
Things can always be worse.
So with that being said, I will see all you guys on Sunday, and thank you all for being here tonight. Thank you for hitting the like button. And until next time, have a beautiful morning, beautiful day, beautiful afternoon, beautiful evening, beautiful night, whatever it may be, wherever you are. Much love, much aloha, and most importantly, God bless.
Yo, Steve Harloha now. Sweep up the night with Dave not here, man. Podcast on a Thursday night.
How's everybody doing now?
Born in America, you're an American.
That's that.
Just right after high school, ended up joining the Army.
You guys seem way more chill than that intro. Country back. I don't even live there.
Dude, we should get a boxing match.
Smack the shit up.
That sounded wrong. That's a highlight, that one.
Stay the hell out of the left lane if you're not dead.
You're so salty about this guy.
Finally, a law that I can get you from. You're driving the left lane. It's punishable. You don't have to have a massive channel to make an impact, you know?
You spoke like a girl.
Always there. What?
I do not sound like Jalen.
Do I drop the wheelchair jokes? He's like, fuck him.
You know, that's what the whole freedom of speech is.
That's a good point. Everybody gets a lick.
You don't have to agree with it, but you best defend the right to do it. If you don't know your rights, you don't have any.
You just got it today.
The Constitution doesn't give you rights, you have natural rights.
But they will change your life.
But the Constitution gives you rights.
You'll never go back.
Little horny bastard, he ruined it for everything.
I bet he wanted to knock him out.
It's never because of their race, identity, these government nerds that all swear an oath to it. What our freedoms are, because they're so lazy they don't.
I had a fun night. I haven't laughed that hard in a long time.
You know, don't live on the past or take the present for granted and only think about the future.
People are wearing blinders. They don't understand what
I'm not going to. apologize for that. Calling him an idiot. I'm really disappointed in you. Just didn't agree on it. Spent all my money on.
I'm guilty of inciting my constitutional rights.
You don't like it. They don't have to. Y'all. You never see
I don't think that God sees. Much love to y'all. Stay prayed up, man. God is good. Love each other and be kind.
Much love, much aloha, and most important.
Steve and Dave, not here to behave. Kicking it raw from a studio cave. Flipping the script, making you laugh. Spitting some truth, no need for a graph. Thursday night, we on that grind. Press play and wind and free your mind.